So yeah, comes up to about my hip, whatever that would be. So about a little over half the size. A little over half the size. Oh, God damn it! Little bastard. Oh. You see what I have to deal with? I'm schmexy? What does that even mean? Schmexy just sounds like a messy sexy. Oh, hey, baby. Look at me. I got into the peanut butter jar and now I'm all schmexy. Wait, that didn't sound right at all. That was Major Monk-ass. I don't know why that... Well, I think I would look adorable and cute if I got into the peanut butter jar. Okay. I will do an Italian accent, and together we are going to ERP. We're going to do European roleplay. Mamma mia! Oui, yeah, oui, Parmigiana, oregano. Even in RP, Johnny can't seal the deal. Oh my God. I'll show myself out. I'll show myself out.
AWOOOOO from Shrek, do the roar.
Do the roar. Okay, I'll do a roar. 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 There, I did the roar. Is that what you wanted? I did a roar. Roar. There. Nickel. I don't know, I'm Canadian. Whoa, okay, sorry. I got into it. I like cars, okay? I like cars. You have fangs too? Yes, I do. See, look at my fangs. I got fangs. And it was asked a few times, so yes, I do enjoy headbands. There you go, answering that question. Gets asked every once in a while. Do you like headbands? I like headbands. You guys, stream isn't even, it hasn't even, oh my goodness, I keep hitting buttons. Stop it. Give me my cursor back. Oh my God, now I'm breaking everything. Everything is broken! Reset that, reset. Okay, I fixed it. See, you started to howl, Cyber. You started to howl. Thank you for the follow.
Well.
See, the cuteness gets follows. Thank you. High quality entertainment right here. I must make my leave. I'm going to the ERP room. Oh my God! There's people in here! There's people in the ERP room. There's people. Oh God, there's people in the ERP room. I got blue balls! I just figured out how blue balls work. I got blue balls now. Yeah. I have blue balls. Wait, I'll be in my trailer. There you go. You kind of got the gist.
Did you get more milk? It's been 5 years.
Did I just get more children?
Where's my milk, Dad?
No! Oh God!
Black clouds.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Please, no.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. Oh, that's loud. That's loud. That's loud. Music fix. Pro streamer. Hashtag pro streamer.
Hi, Johnny.
There we
Thanks
go.
for everything you have done in the past 6 months since I first watched you back in June. Hearing you sing and hanging out with you have been so much fun. I actually bought my sub this time because today is really special. Love you, Johnny.
It's 6 months. Is that why it's special? It's your 6-month subiversary? Is that what it is? Strawberry Milk, hello. Good to see you again. Hello. Miku Girl, thank you for the 6 months. And also, Alex, thank you for the Prime. Welcome to the Wolf Pack, a new member of the Wolf Pack. Thank you very much. Let me just lift you guys up a little bit. Ooh. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your computer broke. Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully it's okay now. Hopefully you got it. Hopefully you got it sorted out. Neo, I notice you. Notice me. It's been a while. Aw. Aw, Burnt Bread, thank you.
Oh, no subscriber, yay!
Fire! Thank you for the tier 1! I'm making Nani faces as I read, sorry. Gonna remember to keep my... I'm still getting used to my index controllers. I've had my index for over a month now. I'm still getting used to how to do gestures and stuff on it. Fire, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Thank you very much. This is the last day of con, so if you haven't gotten into VR chat yet to check out VRCon...
Happy Easter, D.
Star! Thank you for the biddies. Happy Easter. Yeah, it does kind of look like Easter behind me. Yeah, I'm expecting the Easter Bunny to pop out anytime as well. I also noticed something, a poor choice. I noticed a poor choice about my my camera placement. And for those of you who haven't made the connection yet, let me just help you out. There we go. There we go. There. Anyways, when you do a stream, it's important to have proper camera placement. I'll just wait. I'll just wait for everybody in chat to get the joke. And then I'm gonna move my camera. Yep. Yeah.
Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Have some of my balls.
Yep. Electronic Visa, thank you very much for the Prime. Okay, let's move this over here. There. Damn it, there's another one over there. It doesn't make it any better. You know what? Let's just go over to the cafe. Let's just go over to the cafe. Let's just... There. Much better. Much better. There we go. There we go. There we go. There. Done. There we go. I was looking at him just like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nope, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Do we have a hype train going? Electronic Visa, thank you very much for the Prime. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Much love. Aw, Fire, thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you again for that tier 1. Thank you. No, we're not breaking Johnny today. We're not breaking, no. Hello, Anna. How you doing? Void, I notice you. Can you play VR chat? I mean, it's a free game. You can play it. You don't need my permission. You don't need my permission. Can I pick up this Mountain Dew? Oh, I can't pick up the Mountain Dew on the table. Lost opportunity. I was like, ooh, Mountain Dew. Yeah. Go on Omegle. That is a #1 guaranteed way to get banned from Twitch really quickly. So let me explain what's happening today. We are hanging out in VRCon for the last day, meeting up with people, meeting up with fans. Also in, what time is it right now? Okay, in a half an hour's time, we're gonna be doing a panel with all the Muse people. This is a private world that I'm in right now. We're gonna be doing a panel with all the Muse people, so I will be joined by Spork, Adzi, and Naku to do a panel, a Q&A panel about music performance in VR. Hopefully some of you are able to get into the panel so you can ask us questions and stuff. If you're not already in the VRCon Discord, make sure you head over there and get all the information if you'd like to join. It will be also moderated by the amazing Techmon. Techmon will be joining us to do the panel moderation. And so we're going to do that for, at the top of the hour, we're going to do that for, I think it'll go for about 45, 50 minutes or so. And then depending on what's going on, we may do a bit of a meet and greet with the people who are in the world, chat with some people, and then we'll probably go and check out some more VRCon to wrap up stream and go from there. You can find the VRCon Discord on their Twitter. So if you go on Twitter and search VRCon, it'll pop up with their Twitter account. Their Twitter account is VRCon 2020, and their Discord link is right in their profile, so you can get in. You can get in that way. But it is very difficult to get into the events. It is very, very difficult to get into the events just because they fill up incredibly fast. This was a convention that was put together in, I think, 3 months, 2-3 months. And they were not expecting this much, this much popularity. Like, the convention has been hugely popular. It's done incredibly well. And so, like, they're gonna have to learn for 2021, hopefully some better ways to run kind of like the panels and the shows and stuff. Unfortunately, there's not much they can do at this point because VRChat doesn't have a ticketing system. So so you can't buy tickets to events for an event, like an event ticketing system. So it makes it kind of difficult for them to, set up events and stuff. So hopefully the VRChat devs will improve on that. We'll find out. What's the difference between older and younger you? Older me is more likely to swear. That's all I got. Well, thank you for the 500 bits. Thank you. I think I thanked you for it, but that's okay. I can forget. I usually forget these things. How do you join the panel? Make sure you're in the VRCon Discord, and they will ping everybody in the Discord with the information on how to join. Make sure, I believe they'll be using VRCon bot, the VRCon bot account. So there's information in the Discord on how to friend that account and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, he's 5. That's the difference. Why are you so amazing? I don't know. All right, let's see if, while we're waiting, let's see if any of our friends are live right now. Adsy's on red. Let's see if we can join up with Spork. I'm gonna shoot Spork a friend or a invite request. I think actually Noodles might be joining us as well, which would be super cool. Can't remember if Noodles said that he if he was gonna be at the panel today as well. Pork, no, Spork. Spork of love. Cup of noodles, yep. Noodles is there. What? If baby Johnny swears his dad will come back and throw a Slurpee on the ground? Oh no. Oh no. So I recently figured out as well that my local food delivery ordering service can get Slurpees from 7-Eleven. So the temptation to add Slurpees to my treat streams so that you guys can buy Slurpees for baby Johnny. Might have to do that in the summer. Star's just like, yes! I did get my food. Yeah, it was really good. It was perfect because I was like super starving by the end of stream, and so it was nice. I just finished up my stream, made myself a nice cup of tea, and then just waited and chilled on the couch, and then boom, my dinner showed up. It was great. So thank you so much, Kitty. It was Kitty who gifted me the burrito yesterday. So thank you, Kitty. Thank you. I've been working really hard this week. So I originally said, so like my goals this year, I set some goals for myself this year of like, I think at the beginning of 2020, I was like, okay, this year my goal for the year is to get Twitch partner. And then everything just exploded. Like my only goal this year was to get Twitch partner. And then everything blew up, and then I had to like keep setting more goals. And as of the 1st of December, I hit the last of my goals that I just kept making for myself. And then I was just like, okay, December, I'm not allowing myself to set any more goals for the year. It's just I've like destroyed all of my goals, and I kept having to add new ones to keep myself motivated and working for 2020 and like give myself something to work towards. And so for December, I was like, no more goals. I am going to take a rest. I'm going to do some more like chill streams and not be so hard on myself. I'm sure some of you have noticed the video release schedule on the YouTube has gotten a little bit more sporadic. And again, that's because I've been focusing more on taking time off versus working on my days off to stay on top of everything. And this week definitely has not felt like a vacation. Oh God. No, it has not. So I'm just like, I'm so freaking tired. I am just ready to keel over. But we'll get through today. And then I'm taking the next 2 days off. I'm forcing myself to take the next 2 days off. And then I'll be back on Wednesday. And unfortunately, that means the next YouTube video will probably be delayed. But I'm not allowing myself to work my butt off. I've been slightly popular this year, just a little bit. But yeah, no, it's been a busy year. I wonder if I should just request off of the VRCon bot, unless it's red right now. VRCon, no, it's orange. I'll try and request off that. See if that works. I don't know. No one's messaged me yet. Oh wait, Spork messaged me. Oh, Yas. Okay. Oh, God. I think I saw a friend request from Yas come through. I gotta dig it out. There we go. Hopefully that works. Let me... Oh, my social menu is so broken. Let me friend Yas. It won't let... I'm pressing accept. It won't even work. Oh, did it work? Oh, it did work. Okay, there we go. There we go. I do have merch. Exclamation merch in chat will get you a link to the merch store. There we go. Let's go join these guys. Exclamation merch will get you a link to the merch store. And yeah, we do have the plushies from Makeship. The campaign should start in January is what we're tentatively targeting it for. So January. All right, mute myself here. Wait for everybody to load up. Ooh, I should have turned my safety settings on before I loaded in here. Big brain. There we go. I'm just gonna reload the world. Whoops. I'm just gonna quickly reload the world. I adjusted my safety settings and it didn't work. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yay, I'm glad this is working.
I just posted an Omegle video on YouTube. It came out yesterday. Waiting to load, waiting to load.
Oh, no subscriber, yay!
Hopefully I have the right instance. Do I have the right instance? Yeah, I was just here. Okay, yep.
They need to know who are artists, so they don't do music, so it'll be kind of hard for them to perform on stage.
Look at these people. What? What?
Yeah. Rap a few bars for us. We know you're good at rapping.
Oh no, I can't perform. I sound like Phyllis Diller after last night screaming at all the parties and stuff. So, how you doing? How you doing?
Do you know how rare this is? There are 5 Muse members on this stage right now.
So, are we just gonna have the panel in here and just keep going? Is that the plan? Or?
No, I don't think so. I would check with
Yeah.
So the
I think
panel
Yaz
starts in
and,
20 minutes, so just
yeah, it starts in
stand by
20
for
minutes.
right now.
Okay, we just need to make sure we get Techmon in here because Techmon's our moderator.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, we should talk to Yaz and figure out what exactly we should be doing.
Wanna get over?
Here? Or
Yeah,
who
they're
we're
right there.
supposed to go to, like if there's supposed to be a new instance so that,
Yeah,
Techmon can join.
not sure.
Yeah, let's go. Guys, we're talking
Well,
business.
I've got to disappear just now because I've got to go get my VR on. You're gonna get an adsy in VR. For the first
We're gonna
time
get
ever,
adsy in
so
VR,
it's
and
on the panel.
Noodles is here. I'm so happy Noodles was able to come. You're staying for the panel, right? You're staying for the panel, so we can ask you all the questions.
I'm gonna try to join in on it. I thought I was gonna be audience member.
What do you mean you're gonna be an audience? You're a Muse member. You're a Muse member. Of course you're gonna be in the panel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not
Oh, shit,
allowed
then
to
I gotta
sit
get
in the
VR too.
audience. You're not allowed.
He has a fair point. He has a fair point if you ask me. He has a fair point.
I'll be back in a little.
Petrie, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Oh, everybody. Wait, are they? What?
Come on, Noodles, you should know this.
I'm gonna back away so I don't get shoehorned into performing something. There we go. There we go. There we go. Llama, how you doing?
No way. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Tired. I woke up this morning and I was just like, I'm just like, do I have COVID or something? Because I've been like super tired lately.
Oh, no.
Hopefully I don't.
Hey, do you want to hear something? Do you want to hear some real quick good news? I popped up the college today and I did something I've been meaning to do for a long time. I put in my resignation as my job. So,
Really?
Not a job by Christmas, but it's a good thing for me.
It's a good thing.
So, yay.
That's good. Well, if it's a good thing, then I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. And yeah. Does this mean you're going to be streaming a lot more?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
More of my family members.
I still remember the last time I saw you, Johnny. It was like last year or something like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, VRCon portal. There we are. I don't, unfortunately, Fighter, I don't friend people directly from chat. I just have a hard rule about that, simply just because I got to protect myself and my friends from crashers and stuff. So and people who will be mean and trolls. So if you would like to meet me, though, it's incredibly easy. It's stupidly easy to meet me. Like, people don't actually realize. If you're subscribed to the channel, you can join into my Discord, and we do weekly subscriber hangouts. So you can sign up for the hangout, and you can come into VR chat, or sometimes we do it on Discord. We switch it up every week, just so that people who don't have good enough computers to run VR chat can still enjoy like my mouth is not working. I'm so tired. You can still enjoy hanging out and the hangouts and stuff, and my brain is not working. Adsy, thank you for the raid. Is it this is the right dome? This is the right dome?
Yep.
Awesome, awesome. All right, let's hop in here. Bada bing, bada boom. Whoop, whoop. There we go. I am going to hang out up here. There we go. I love this panel world. It is so cool. It is so cool. Hopefully Noodles knows to request off VRCon 1. Adsy, thank you for the raid. I'm sure I'll see you behind me soon. Make sure you request off VRCon 1. Hopefully we can get everybody we need in here. Is Techmon online yet? Ah, yeah, Techmon's online. I will shoot him a quick message.
It feels like I'm actually like going to a real event. I fucking miss real life so much, man. Holy shit, this coronavirus shit sucks. Alright, Jack.
There we go. Just want to make sure I get Techmon in here.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What are you sorry about?
I don't think Techmon's going to stream the panel, but he's going to be moderating the panel for us. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be moderating the panel for us. I think this is honestly going to fill up pretty fast, honestly. We'll see how it goes. If you want to check out VRCon, the worlds are live in VR chat right now. So there's the VR chat, or the VRCon night world, day world, and the stage world. I think they'll probably be rebroadcasting this panel in the stage world as well. So, but you can also catch it on stream here. When is the event? The event is in 15 minutes. So now is the time. The Discord is probably going to ping everybody once we get all of our people in here. They're going to ping everybody so that you guys will know to join off of VRCon 1, I think is how it's going to work. I really, really, really wish that VR Chat had an event ticketing system, because it would make our lives and the organizers' lives so much easier. They haven't as far as I know, they haven't opened up the event yet. I haven't seen any pings in the Discord server, but I don't know. I'm just letting the organizers handle everything. They are the experts. So I'm just saying, make sure you join the Discord, and they'll have information for you on how you can try and get in if there is room. I should actually tell VRCon who is the VRCon one, so that they don't accidentally deny Techmon's request. Oh, I'm stuck on the thing. Respawn. Nope. Oh, he got in. Excellent. I just wasn't sure because I couldn't remember if I told.
2 steps ahead of you.
I wasn't sure who was running the VRCon bot account right now, and I wasn't sure if they knew that you were supposed to get in or not. So I was just gonna come find them and be like, "Let Techmon in, please." But there you are.
30 seconds, and you just had to flex on me 1 jump.
Ah, water. No, I don't want a bath. There we go. There we go. So how did the Muse Jam go?
Okay.
Oh, it went really well. It was really fun. Everybody played like 3 or 4 songs, and it was just a blast. Tag is here! Yay!
Yeah, our moderator is here.
My favorite mental gen. Hello.
Wait. Oh, hold on. Can't see him. Hide avatar. Show avatar. There we go. Now I can see him.
mental gen.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay.
I realize now I got the wrong controller in the wrong hand, so excuse me if I'm walking a bit weird.
I can't live off Axe body spray forever. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. All the Axe body. People ask me, Johnny, what do you smell like? Axe body spray. All of them at once.
Old Spice, dude. Come on, man.
No, I'm a wolf boy. I use cheap, stinky Axe body spray. You know, the smell of the Void Club. Yes. The smell of the Void Club. Just mix all of the Axe body sprays together. That is what it smells like.
No flame, but I feel like the Void Club would smell like BO, to be honest.
Well, there is a hint of BO as well. There is absolutely a hint of BO as well.
To the experience.
But it adds to the experience. But yeah, you've got BO and Axe body spray. Yeah, all of the flavors.
I'm the one asking the question, shouldn't I know? Do you use Axe body spray in real life?
Literally, I just
What's that?
Up. I volunteered.
I have a little pamphlet. I have a little Tony Award pamphlet kind of thing. Yeah, asking you guys
He's the master. He's the master. He's gonna be.
Yeah. I came up with 2 whole questions by myself, and then Johnny had to help me with the rest.
I am glad to see you streaming.
Oh, Music Box,
you are
thank
amazing
you.
smiling face.
It was like receiving homework. I did half of it, and then I needed help from Mom and Dad.
He did fine. He's being silly. He did fine.
Oh.
How are we gonna be doing it? Is it like a question and then we all do our own little version of an answer?
Yeah, the format is it's very I kind of pictured it very similar to how like a normal just panel would go. Techmon will be running things, keeping things moving along. He's got a list of questions that he's gonna use to get started, and we can all kind of answer them as a group as we see fit, and like just basically have a conversation. And then once he's through his questions, we can open it up to people both in the world and people in various chats, and go from there. So, yeah, pretty simple. Pretty simple Q&A.
I'm gonna be totally honest right off the bat. I got yours right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think I don't know if they're gonna be rebroadcasting this event. Yes. Do you know if they're rebroadcasting this event in the Stage World, or if it'll just be limited to our stream?
I think the rebroadcast.
Okay.
I think the rebroadcast got turned off during an update last night.
Oh, okay. So it's broken right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No problem. So
chat is just breaking everything. Also, Cup Noodle had to relog because it showed like offline for the account.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we got lots of time. So I think we just got to wait for Adzi and Noodle, and I think we should be good. So then,
how many people are on
who
the
else
panel?
is
I thought it was just
streaming? We're adding an extra one. Noodle, we weren't sure if Noodles was going to be able to come today, but turns out that through sheer luck and everything, he is able to come. So yeah, we're gonna have.
He got someone to cover his shift.
Oh, isn't that totally the plight of musicians? It's just like, yo, dude, I got a gig. Can you cover my shift, please, for the love of God?
Please cover for me. He was like, oh, I gotta hug that guy so much, dude.
Fair enough. Yeah, so who's still streaming? I know Adzi rated me. Are you two are still streaming as well?
Streaming.
Yeah, so
I'm still live, yeah.
if there's any questions in your chats as well, just feel free to jump in with them and stuff. And
Okay, got it.
but I have a feeling we'll probably be able to field enough questions as well from these guys here anyway.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
If only Tech can be a singer. How much alcohol would be required to get you into a karaoke world?
If I want to get emotional, I'll sing to myself because I'll cry. It's so horrible. Don't even attempt to do anything.
I'm sure you're fine. You could probably pull off some mad Frank Sinatra. That's my guess. That's my guess.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, that's my guess.
Vibe, dude.
That's a high pedestal. I got the look down.
Now chat wants Tech to sing. Well, we'll see. Well, I will send him a huge bottle of. Let's see.
The pay shack's not big enough. In fact, there's no pay
Well,
shack at all.
they wanted the con to have the real VRC experience.
Send him a big
And we
no,
would
send him a
VRC
case of
without an
Canadian
update
beer.
breaking
There we
things.
go. There we go. Send him a case of Canadian beer, and then he'll get.
Where's Canapia, dude?
Where is Canada?
Oh, he said Canada.
We're only the second largest country in the world. We're the really cool party. We're the really cool party above the you know, that other country down below. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't want to go there. Oh gosh, it's rough down here, dude.
There's a dabs. There's a dabs.
you what?
Kitty
I wanna
sent.
set up some camera
Aw,
angles
thank
real
you,
quick.
Kitty. Thank you. And Fire, thank you for that snipe as well. Catspot, thank you for the bits.
Right now. I feel a little.
Thank you.
Like
Noodles is
but I felt
alive!
like it was actually a better representation of how I do perform in VR.
We'll be hosting your channel through the VRCon panel.
Okay.
7 minutes.
Okay. I think we're just waiting for Adzi to hop in here as well. Hopefully Adzi knows to join off of VRCon 1.
Yep, he already got the request.
Oh, okay, perfect.
A lot faster than me.
They are way more organized than I would be. Like I was telling like Bagel and Lun and all them last night. I'm just like, you guys have done an amazing job. For like, if you've ever gone to a convention where it's their first year, it is always just a massive mess and like nobody knows what's going on. Oh my god.
Not as organized as this.
I know, right? And you would think a virtual convention would be way harder to organize, and like VRCon has been amazing. I don't think there's been, at least I haven't seen them. Like all the events that I've taken part in have gone incredibly smoothly. Everything's been going great. Like, oh, it's just phenomenal how good the con is running.
We had one crasher instance, but so far everyone's been super nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like everything's gone really, really well. And like when I talk to organizers and volunteers, they always have answers. They know exactly what's going on, and it's just like, oh, you guys are pros. You guys are freaking pros.
So do you guys have like seats and a panel, or?
I think we're just gonna be squatting on the stage. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Thumbs up.
You can pull up chairs, but it's like 2 chairs and a table.
Yeah, we should be fine to just squat. Well, the taller ones of us. Spork's just gonna be standing at attention, I'm guessing, the whole time.
I guess so.
It's alright, Spork. Can we give her like a few phone books or something with that big
No, what you need like an animation. You need an emote that triggers and a cat bed or something comes out, and you can just like chill in the cat bed and be all comfy and cozy.
Like a full cat tree. It gets me up
Oh my
higher.
god, yeah, a cat tree. That would be amazing. So all of us taller people, you can be like, hold on, let me get on your level.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to have your cat box. Do you still have that one?
Oh, my older avatar? I do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I could do that. Hold on, where the heck is the working one?
I should actually, now that I think of it, I should turn off my. Okay, chat. I am turning off my. I'm muting my notifications.
There we go.
There's the box.
So I will say thank yous at the end of the panel.
Old eagle.
So notifications are now muted.
Old school.
I will try and remember to look at it, but I may forget.
Actual JPEG
Oh,
and
that's
polygon.
adorable! I remember
EO
this.
Space Tech Command. Yeah,
This is what, like 2 years
long
ago?
time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Okay, I think I got my camera angles all good.
This is before I had VR at all. And I know this because when I go into VR now, the hands are so scuffed.
I've never utilized that ability where you can like. Place
I should actually set that up too. Where did you set up your cameras?
Yeah, go for it, man.
So basically, I have one handheld one, so whenever someone asks questions, I can face the camera towards them. And then when I toggle it, it's basically an overview of the stage right here.
Were you there? Oh yeah, I see your camera.
Yeah,
Okay, let me set up mine.
That's where I put it.
Boop.
Right on it, dude.
There we go.
What'll make it really aesthetic, if it's angled correctly, set it to the follow your head mode, so it has that slight movement, and it just feels really good.
There.
And then the secondary one, so you can click it on the go. I would make that one handheld, so that whenever, like, okay, anyone has a question, so raise their hand, we point the camera towards them. It just
Yeah, probably a good idea. There we go.
Furniture, but I think it's only like
Yeah, we're not gonna do furniture. We're just gonna squatty.
This is actually really old.
There we go.
Hey, this is I was looking at some series of theirs. They're amazing.
Wait a minute.
They wanted to record this. Is
Which
that okay?
oh, absolutely. Which series was it?
Virtually Speaking. That's cool. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I have heard of it. Yes, I absolutely. Yes, I have heard of it. And thumbs up. I've been meaning to watch it. I need to sit down. I don't have time to do much of anything these days. But yes, that is like I've been meaning to.
Long. So
Yes.
it's like a good coffee. Like you sit down with your coffee for 10 minutes and it's okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll dash out. Lovely to meet you though, Johnny.
Yeah, we'll catch up later.
I'm gonna be filming the event today. I hope that's okay. Is that
No
okay?
problem at all. No problem at all. This is an open event.
Fab.
So yeah, if you
Okay, break a leg. See you soon.
ask here or in Johnny's
All
chat
right.
or in Sporks' chat.
I should probably go on red. There we go.
That's a good shout, actually.
All right. Yeah, it's not like anybody can get in anyways, so.
It's currently
Yeah, no, true.
4:58. We're gonna be starting pretty soon, so.
Yeah, they just gave us the go ahead, so we can start pretty much whenever we would like to. So I'm going to grab my chair so I can sit down because I'm old and decrepit.
I'm gonna get my chill really.
Everybody gets to sit down, but I have to like walk around. I gotta walk.
Yeah, thank you for coming to Techmon's TED Talk.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
I was so tempted to get an avatar made when I was wearing like the Steve Jobs
Good to see you again, Johnny.
Hello!
Did you have fun?
Hell yeah!
Did you have fun? Yeah. You didn't accept my friend request after the stream.
Oh, my request is just a mess. Like, my whole request list. I tried to friend Yas, and I just sat there clicking accept. Like, please accept. And it just would not go through. It would not go through. Everything is so broken. All right, I think we're ready to start. Do we have everybody? Where's Noodles?
Whoa, we don't have the funding for this. Okay, we don't have the funding.
Wait, are we using
It's not coming out of my pocket.
Are we switching? Sport gets good to see you again.
Oh no.
She wanted to be tall, no, because she can't see anything.
I remember you. I'm running into you. And
Did
then
we
you
lose
told me that
Noodles?
Weird story.
Actually, I don't want to switch.
This
because
is
I don't
weird.
like everyone.
Oh, this is strange.
Yeah, you
This
told
is
me
really
something.
strange.
I forgot what it was.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Oh, the sparkly bear!
Oh god, that's very spark.
It's very weird in VR. It's very weird in VR. I can't see my arms. Wait, is that my arm?
Look like the
that's
upcoming
okay.
vaccine.
Are we getting started here?
I think I don't know. Oh, he did crash. Oh, okay, okay. We can wait for Noodles to come back.
Wait, Noodle crash?
Oh my
Perfect
gosh,
timing for a crash, right?
it's so cute.
It's
Oh
not even
yeah.
fair, though.
Does that mean I can go too? Can I be right back, boss?
I mean, you can go work the audience up a little bit if you want, Tech, but just
Oh, look at those little hands!
who's that?
Yeah, VR man.
No, get him out of the hot dog!
Oh, thank you, Slots. Yeah, thank you. Please do. Please do.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Super.
I could get to my fast
What time
one
is
back
it?
up
We should probably get started soon. I guess Noodles can just hop back on stage when he gets in. So.
Oh, this guitar was so
All
much
right.
sicker than the one I've got now.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. We're good to go if Techmon wants to get the ball rolling and welcome everybody.
Oh yeah, get the ball rolling. Absolutely, absolutely.
Get that ball rolling.
What's going on?
So, John, I think you should be born in the middle.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
There we go.
All right, guys, let's get this panel started, shall we? Send me peace and quiet in the audience. Thank you.
I have to change the stream.
All right, so how do we want to do this? Do you want me to just pose the question and then we go one by one?
Well, you can start with introducing everybody who's up here, and then yeah, you can start in with your questions, and then after we're through that, we'll open it up to just general questioning from audience and various chats.
Open discussion. All right, to everybody who doesn't know, welcome to the panel where we're going to be questioning Team Muse, right? Everybody's part of Team Muse, correct?
Yeah.
We got Adzi, guitar player.
Hello.
We got tfmjonny, singer. Cup of Noodles. I'm so sorry, I don't know what you do.
Oh my goodness. That's okay. I make a really mean pancake.
He should be team leader, dude. Naku, singer, piano, and Spork, guitar and singer.
Guitar, and singer. 2 guitars in there.
So let's start off with question 1, you guys. And we're gonna pose the first question. We're gonna go in an orderly manner from left to right.
Oh, wait. Johnny, can we swap?
No, you're first. You're first. You drew the short straw.
Please set the bar low, bro.
I said he should be more simple. We swapped at the start.
Is this gonna be like that improv game where it's like good, bad, and ugly advice, and we go down the line, and by the time we get to Spork, it's like really bad advice?
Super wholesome.
Oh, super wholesome. Yeah, it loops around.
Yeah.
All right, starting out with Adzi here. You should have been prepared.
I'm ready.
What got you into music?
My dad actually. He used to play in multiple bands. And sing for a few bands in the past. Yeah, I sort of grew up around it.
All right. Fair enough. Well, what about you, Johnny? How'd you get into music?
Well, I was born a stinky wolf. No, I was not a stinky wolf boy from the beginning. No, I grew up in a musical family. I think that's a similar situation to Adzi. Is just like from an early age, I was always just surrounded by music, and so yeah, just kind of started playing piano from an early age, and then from there picked up singing and a number of other instruments, and just being surrounded by that, just absorbing it through osmosis, I guess, is the best way to. And then as would have it, like with the Napster era and everything, when I was still a wee lad, discovering music through that, which was really cool, and going from there.
Early start. All right, go for Noodles.
Yeah, so I accidentally poured a bunch of cake batter onto a frying pan, and from there...
He's keeping to the pancakes, dude. He's keeping with it.
Are you sure it's the right cup of noodles we got in here? Or?
Low-key, I want to just keep going with this through the entire thing.
Oh, man. No, but to be serious, none of my family, actually, unlike these two, none of my family played music. It was on accident. My mom accidentally signed me up for violin lessons. I just handed her a bunch of papers when I was in middle school for her to sign, and one of them happened to be for violin lessons, so I got pulled aside during school. Instead of going to recess, I was pulled aside, went into a new classroom, no idea why I was there. They handed all of us violins. I'm like, what the f? Sorry, not gonna swear. But I mean, I was baffled. I was like, what's going on? And then turned out that I had a knack for I could play music by ear. I could just listen to something. So I didn't pay attention to sheet music. I just listened to the songs, played it, and ever since then I've just been hooked on music.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
But I do make pretty good pancakes.
Oh man. Well, I got into music. So okay, my parents have never really been. I wasn't really surrounded by music until I have a brother and a sister, and at a young age, they forced all of us to take piano lessons. We did not want to do it. We were like, I hate this. I have my fingers. But I'm super happy that they did. Because now all three of us are like pretty musically inclined. But my main inspiration is actually my brother. Growing up, we went to we were in band, chorus, all that fun stuff. And my brother, my friend got him like a totally legal copy of Free Loops. We were naive back then. We weren't sure what was going on.
I had one of those too when I was a teenager.
Same. My school box is just delicious, dude. Okay, but he just started playing with it, and I was so intrigued by it too, but I was too scared of it. And over time, he started uploading stuff on Newgrounds back in that heyday. You can still see his his old stuff there under Nawarichigara. Oh gosh, but that kind of threw me into the music too, because I was just I always was kind of like that follower. I was kind of follow my brother would do. But I look up to him because he kept on to that, and he's huge, dude. He's amazing. And then one day, a lot of time passes by, and through high school, we still stay in music programs and stuff. So I took music theory, and I loved it. It helped so much. And then after high school, I was like, I kind of want this to be an actual thing. So I picked the piano back up because in high school I kind of dropped it, and I just kept brute forcing, just playing and playing and playing. Eventually, I got the skills, and I was like, heck yeah, dude. And so now, about 2 years ago, I wrote my first song called Stage Struck.
Which is amazing, by the way.
Confirmed.
That
just confirmed this is what I want to do with my life. I want to do music because the feelings that I can portray to people and have them if someone relates to my music, I love it. It just makes me feel so good inside. So yeah, that's how I got into music.
I'm humming it in my head right now.
Right?
Yeah, no,
right?
same. The thing is, no. I think it's because of Beat Saber. That was my attachment to that song.
Wait, is there an actual beat map? Did somebody make a beat?
Yeah, I got a Mystic Mole did a beat map of it.
That's
it's
awesome.
just a little bit different.
No way.
Should totally check it out afterwards.
Spork of Love. Just to get that question back in, what got you into music?
I've been making pancakes since I was 6.
I mean, this is my dream panel, though. If we are going to talk food and cooking, I'd love it.
This is a song called Food, by the way.
I actually recently wrote a song about being murdered by pancakes, so it's weirdly relevant. But anyhow, I actually, I didn't really have a passion for making music until I played VRCon. This game is what inspired me. And unlike you guys, I'm gonna one up you all. I didn't have a musical family. I didn't have a not musical family. I had a tone deaf family.
Ooh.
That's right.
I'm
me
sorry.
And my dad, who I didn't live with. We're the only ones who are really music capable in that sense. And so I grew up just singing along to the radio. And then when VR chat happened, I got inspired by some dudes in a campfire with a Gundam T-posing inside of it, and they were just chilling and having a blast. And I was like, I want this. And that's
accurate.
Now here I am.
That is standard for VR chat.
That is so accurate.
Can I just say, I feel like my answer was really inadequate now. I just thought what my dad played and went quiet, and everyone else just gave a life story.
It's alright, man. It's alright. That was only question 1. It's alright. We got a few more.
I'm gearing up for this next one. We're going all out.
Techmon could also he started the first question with you. He can start with me, and the next question start with Noodles, and
that's true. Yeah, and then loops around there.
Yeah.
Why should we do that instead?
Ooh, this is an evolving show.
That works.
So
That
then
way I know what length of answer to give.
next question is, who or what inspires you in the making of music?
That's a really tough question. Oh my goodness.
It is a really tough question. It's a loaded one.
I do a little bit of songwriting. It's not like I wish I had more time for songwriting. I used to do it a long time ago, and do a lot of collaborations with other composers and songwriters. But I mean, I'll come at the angle because I know there's lots of other amazing songwriters on the stage here, so I'll come at it from a different angle, and really just as far as like musical influences, because I mentioned like when I was a wee lad, a teenager, when I was about like 12 or so, right at that golden age when I think most people start to discover music, was when Napster and all the like LimeWire and Kazaa and all those like those peer-to-peer services were becoming a thing. And like when my parents were my age, they had to go to a record store and they had limited funds and they would have to like buy stuff and hope for the best that they enjoyed what they bought. But that wasn't true for our generation. Our generation was one of the first generations that just had a open sort of just sort of like listen to whatever you want. I mean, it was copyright infringement and we were stealing, but hey, it was all for the better. It was all for the better. We found our inspiration. But we had
we totally didn't defeat the record label.
We had but we had access to anything we wanted, and through that I discovered some really great music. I never listened to the popular music at the time. I was super into like 80s new wave and classic rock and all that sort of stuff, and that was very much my influences, because I had spent my first 12 years of my life forced listening to country. So anybody wondering where like my country twang in my voice comes from, that was from involuntarily being forced to listen to country music for the first 12 years of my life. And so
bless your heart.
yeah, I know, right? It's no, there's some good country music. There's some good country music out there. Yeah, so like that's really my influences is more the classic rock, and I just fell in love with like the new wave movement of the 80s of like Duran Duran and Cyndi Lauper and all those amazing artists, and David Bowie, absolutely. David Bowie as well was just like through many different decades was an amazing artist that influenced what I do and my songwriting when I do songwrite, which is rare, but I have done it. I have done it in the past. But anyways, I'll shut up and actually let the real songwriters talk about it.
Wait. I'm a little bit disappointed, but as a Canadian, you didn't say Rush.
Oh no!
Why would you not mention Rush?
I love Rush. Rush is amazing. I had the opportunity to see them live once, and yes, they are amazing. And Neil Peart is one of the best drummers in the history of drummers, and just like. I am so happy that I got to see them live once before they packed it all in, because like the sheer amount of talent and noise and music that three people can make is just. It's just on another level. Rush is an amazing, and yes, one of my other influences. Absolutely.
There you go. You get to keep your title of Canadian now.
There we go. No doubt about it.
Let's move along to Cup of Noodles with the same question.
All right.
What inspires you to create music?
Well, the sound of the sizzling of the hot cake when it first slaps that grill, man.
Oh, yeah.
But beyond that,
Mac is leaving. Mac is just, I'm done. I quit.
I am done. I am hungry. I'm gonna go eat.
Stop talking about hotcakes, man. My dad, growing up, once he learned that I was more into like music and whatnot, he started thrusting all of the classic rock onto me. And so I grew up listening to like Eric Clapton with Cream and Yes and Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith. But back then I didn't jive with it as well. I know that it eventually got pronounced in my music that I started doing more classic rock kind of stuff, at least in the tone of my voice. But I was into indie music growing up in high school, like underground as far as I could go of Montreal. Like Elliott Smith was probably my inspiration for playing guitar growing up. So yeah, it's hard to say what actually fueled my music.
I'll be right back.
Honest, but I did look up to those the classic iconic legends when I was starting guitar.
All right, Naku, you're up.
Okay, so inspiration-wise, obviously my brother, but other than him, so I listen to a lot of music that you would probably hear at like a Starbucks or something. Like bands like 21 Pilots, John Bellion, Watsky, or like an artist that like my favorite type of thing to hear in an album is a concept album. It's like albums that each song flows into each other. That stuff just that gets me. That's so hyped. That's my favorite type of thing to do. And so like the way that inspired me, my first EP, You'll Be Here. That's on Spotify, iTunes, by the way. I actually made that one also a concept album, and you can definitely hear a lot of influence from like 21 Pilots, stuff like My Chemical Romance. It's just like that's like my type of inspiration. A little bit edgy, I guess, if you couldn't tell by the outfit. But to be honest, my main inspiration is definitely again my brother. He does all of anime remixes, EDM, stuff like that. And then he introduced me to Porter Robinson, and he is so passionate about his work. He's a little bit of a dick when World came out and stuff, because like I mean I get it, he got platinum and stuff, but he's working on Nurture, which is Porter Robinson's album, and the amount of passion and work he's putting into his new album just inspires me so much. So for sure, I think my brother and Porter Robinson are like my top two like most inspirational musical figures, for sure.
All right. I think I like, even not being in music myself, I can also say that Porter Robinson putting so much work into his next album is inspiring just in general for anybody doing anything. It's
oh yeah, for sure. It's amazing. Yeah.
All right, Spork.
So pancakes inspire me. Love inspires me.
Pancakes inspire me too.
Cats inspire me. Sometimes verbs inspire me.
Oh.
Sometimes everything. I was sitting here thinking, listening to you guys listing off like different bands and musical places, and I'm like, oh, like that, a big long one of those. I don't know what it is, but like when I'm writing music, I don't ever have like I want to write a song that feels like this vibe or like this kind of band or anything like that. I just kind of pluck on things till they sound nice, and I make up words that amuse me, usually, unless I'm angry. In which case, I make up angry words.
I want to hear those songs now.
Okay.
Let's hear your best death metal. Let's go.
Yes, Spork releasing a death metal album. Sign me up. I want to hear this.
Yes.
Is that the new album, F the Entire World, Including You, by Spark of Love?
I'm starting to wonder if she's ever left
That's the title, Spark of Love, too.
Some sort of mixtape. Just an angry song.
Name change.
Really messed up.
Spark of Death.
Hang up
Spark of Death. Oh no.
Spark of Death.
All right, Adsy, are you prepared for the question? Are you ready?
Prepare this time?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
I'm ready.
All right,
So,
what inspires you to make music, Adsy?
Well, for me, growing up, my dad used to listen to Robbie Williams, and he used to cover a lot of Oasis and stuff like that. My mum used to love Shania Twain, of all people, and I hated both of them, and still to this day hate them. And I started listening to EDM, which is far away from anything that I listen to now. And then one day I was hanging out at a friend's house, and a song came on by System of a Down, of all bands. And I was just like, what is this sound? I'd never heard rock music before in my life, realistically, because I never grew up around it, and it blew me away, and I instantly fell in love. And from then on, it's just it's always been rock music for me. And every time I write music, it always turns out really heavy and rocky, and it's nothing like what I play in VR chat whatsoever. Because I can't really get that sound with just me, myself, and a guitar. You know, it's always I need a bass line, I need drums, I need all that stuff, and I'm working on getting extra pedals to get all that. But right now I can't. So for me, what inspires me the most is probably listening to other musicians. Like this, Muse inspires me. You all inspire me.
Let's go.
Dang, you got the right answer.
That's a point for me, please. Thank you.
Winner.
All right. Good. Sweet. Third question. This was gonna be the fourth, but I think I'm gonna swap places with them because I feel like this one fits in better. Cup of noodles. What got you into performing in VRC?
Ooh. Okay. Well, the first time I joined VR Chat, it was a little bit before, it was free Knuckles. So I came in, this kid screamed at me, he was like 13, he just started screeching. I turned it off, didn't return back for like a good like half a year. And then one of my good friends at the house was like, yo, I want to see Knuckles. I'm like, what is that? Because I was completely unin touch with like VR Chat. And he's like, I want to see it now. I'm like, okay, fine. So I put him in the VR Chat headset, and then eventually I jumped back in, and I was hanging out with a group of friends in the Persona 5 Cafe LeBlanc, and I don't know, I just decided to start singing randomly, and someone's like, oh my god, that sounds good. I'm like, I wonder if I could become a VR Chat singer. I don't think anyone does that. I was, very unaware how many people do that. Blown away to say amused by it, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna be the first. And I started getting my guitar. I huddled around my Blue Yeti like I'm onto gold right now. I could be the first VR Chat musician, and started strumming into it, playing, and everyone's like, oh wow, you're like Chips. Wow, you're like Chips. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. I don't know what that means, but cool. Yeah, I'm Chips.
Oh my God.
Maybe that's like new term for like you're the tits or something like that. But no. Turns out I was not the first one here. I did not find America. Yeah.
Did anybody else call you Budget Chips? I got called Budget Chips a lot in the early days.
Oh yeah, I called Walmart Chips.
Walmart Chips was another one. Yeah.
Walmart. Yeah.
If anyone else ever tries to call me the do, I'm leaving VR Chat.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, but right now.
The dude's amazing though. Like you and the dude. I don't know who would win. Who would win in a shred off?
That is a compliment.
I don't know. It'd be pretty close. No, Adzi, you're pretty freaking amazing.
If the dude is watching this, make it happen.
Yes.
Please don't.
Yes.
Please don't. My ego needs to survive. Please.
All right, Naku.
I'll get in contact.
What got me into VR Chat singing? Well, I am also.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm also a pre-Knuckles baby here. I started back in 2017. It was like December. Pretty much like, no, I wasn't before the Steam release. It was like at Steam release. I kind of joined. And I wasn't as active. Every now and then I'd come on. And then one day I was like, I would. Okay. So I used to practice playing ukulele and singing in of all places, Gary's mod. Wasn't the very best environment. I would go to dark RP servers and I'd just be singing, and a lot of people liked it, and a lot of people would just yell obscenities, which will not be named here today. But I was like, I need a better place. So I saw VR Chat and I was like, I don't know what this is, because I tend to like just browse the free-to-play Steam games just for fun. And on that day I saw it and I was like, what is this? So I joined it, and it was an interesting experience when I first joined. It was that classic. The one with the campfire, it was like really brown and stones everywhere, and the blue-purple sky.
The original VR
I was like,
hub.
this is kind of weird. I didn't know it was VR headset, and so I went in there and I saw people moving, and I was like, how do you do that? What buttons are you pressing on your keyboard? It looks so smooth. And then they said, actually, we're using headsets, and that's how I got introduced to VR. I was like, oh, this is crazy. So then I didn't get one for a long time, but I was starting to kind of like find a community there. My first friend group was actually with what's his name, Reinhardt. He's known as VR Echoes now, but I was, one day I went to an open mic night. I went to a corner of a room, and I just started playing ukulele and just humming to myself. And he came up to me, and he was like, he was voice acting as Reinhardt. He was like, "Hey, Naku, that sounds pretty good, dude." And I'm like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" Because like at that time, Overwatch was popping off, and I was like, "Oh, thank you, I guess. I don't know." And so he's like, he wanted me to sing another song for him, and it was at that point I was like, "Oh, I guess people will come on here just to vibe and chill." So then I just started playing ukulele and singing. I was using this old Daft Punk model, and I found it in some weird avatar world, and I just kept going from there. I was so nervous back then. I would go to the corners of open mic night, sing. So I would see someone coming, I would stop. But at that time, luckily, I kept going. I met Reinhardt. And from there, the rest is I just, I've been to a few events and stuff. I remember going to this VR Chat talent show. This is like pre-Artifacts, pre-Starlight. It was called
Star Collective? Yeah,
Star
VR,
Collective.
VR.
Yeah, We Are VR. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's going back.
I remember that was the first place that I had a full set list. And it was such an amazing experience that just sucked me into this community. After the performance, they came to me, they're spamming like those old emojis, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is so great. And that's when I was like, for sure, this is a place where I could practice. This is a place where I feel welcome, and this is a place where I can really share my passion with other people.
That's great, too. All right, Spork, you're up. What got you playing in VRC? I feel like you covered this a little bit, but go ahead anyway.
Yeah, I kind of already sort of told you guys what inspired me to start music learning, and that's kind of this game, so it sort of covers that already. But I actually joined VR Chat from the perspective of a game developer. My husband and I are game devs, and I joined not having any idea of anything other than I'm a VR enthusiast. Let's see what this is about. What can we learn from this game? And I ended up kind of getting clearly sucked in because here I am 2+ years later.
Yep.
I think what really got me, what really helped me to perform here and why I do it and why I did it is because I am very, very socially awkward and anxious. And performing alone by myself somewhere, literally, I shaking so hard my guitar bounces and gets air, right? That level of terror when I first started. And I actually used VR Chat as a way to sort of start quelling that. I'd load into completely empty worlds. I'd hide under a stairwell at the pub or somewhere. And I would play, and if someone saw me and I couldn't handle it, I'd just leave. I'd go to another room. And I've done that until, clearly I've gotten much more comfortable with it over the last 2 years. And so that's what VR Chat provides for me. This virtual space provides a way for me to feel a little safer to perform and to get over those struggles.
All right, that's great. I'm learning so many things about you guys I didn't know before. I love it. All right, Adzi.
Right, so I'm another one who came in around 2017, just before the Uganda Knuckles thing really took off.
Pre-Knuckles,
yeah, pre-Knuckles squad. And sort of the same thing as Noodles. I sort of hopped on one day and thought, hang on a minute, I've never heard anyone play guitar in this before. I'd been playing guitar for about 13 years at that point, and I knew I could put my guitar in through my PC, but I couldn't have my mic on at the same time, because I didn't know about voice meter and I didn't have a mixer at the time. So I would just go into Worlds and just play guitar, and so many people would come up to me and just be like, this guy's just playing a YouTube video, say something. And I'm just like,
You can't
what do I do? And obviously, I didn't have VR at the time, so I couldn't just no. I couldn't wave my hands around everything. So I was just stood there in desktop playing music, and just hoping people believed me. And that was about it for me. I actually started streaming around the same time back then, but that did not work out well. Streaming VR Chat back then, it was a wasteland. It was horrible.
Gosh. No safety settings. Oh my goodness.
I went into no safety settings, nothing like that. People could literally just make your entire screen fill up with not safe for work images and stuff, and I had to delete so many VODs, and I was just like, I'm not going on that game again. I didn't until the safety setting thing came out, so that was how I started playing music. I just sort of decided, you know what, no one else is doing this. Turns out everyone else is doing this, and I'm apparently the British do. That's what I've been nicknamed. But that was my nickname of the British do.
The British
yeah.
do. Nice.
Maybe it's because it wasn't as global as it is now back then.
Mm-hmm. It was weird.
That's for sure.
All right, Johnny. In the hot seat.
Well, I will. Am I the only post Knuckles era person up here? Spork, did you come post Knuckles to VR Chat, or were you pre Knuckles as well?
I was post Knuckles,
okay,
a tiny bit.
Yeah, I started out in a game Some of you may recognize it called Comedy Night. Did anybody ever load up Comedy Night?
Goodness. I played that. I played that.
Yeah. So I was performing music on Comedy Night for the longest time, just getting together with friends. And this would have been like 2017, just before the Knuckles explosion. And then one day, one of my friends was just like, "Hey, Johnny, have you heard of this VR chat thing with like this Knuckles thing going on?" It was like January 2018, and I was just like, no, let's check this out. So we both loaded it up, went around in our Knuckles avatars, making horrible noises, and yeah, we won't go there. But anyways, so we did the whole Knuckles experience, and then just kind of left it for a couple of months, and then I just continued doing Comedy Night, and then it hit me one night. I'm like, why don't I do what I do in Comedy Night, but bring it to VR chat? And again, similar to like some of these other stories, just like, wow, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. No, they were totally doing it en masse and everything, but luckily enough, I ran into some people that were doing it and got into some communities. One of the first ones that I got into was Breadbox, which was run by, I think his name was Bread. Was his name? I can't remember. Or was it Bread? Was his name Breadbox?
I think so, yeah.
Bread or Bread? But another musician who was starting a music community, and I remember the first time I performed because he brought another guy in named Matu who was doing the talent show.
Show nights.
Yeah, show nights, and but so like this was at one of Bread's events, and Matu was just there, and I sang for the first time on stage in full body. And Matu took Bread aside and was just like, "Yo, I need to talk to you right now," and took him back to backstage. Was like, I think this Johnny guy is just that was pre-recorded, had to be pre-recorded. And luckily Bread at the time was just like, no, that's just Johnny. He's got a really good setup and everything, and he just sounds like that all the time. Trust me. And like, bless Matu's soul. He walks back out, still not believing. He's like, "Johnny, I'm gonna need you to sing a cappella." Just like, so I did it. He's just like, "Oh, okay. Well, I stand corrected." He sat down, and that was like my start of my VR chat journey. Was just was doing that, getting called out by Matu, just like, "Fake! It's fake!" But
it's a video. And then he pulled you into show nights.
Yeah, and then I started doing
the show nights with Bronx.
Yeah, just started doing show nights, and then a couple other friends of mine got together, and we created the Star Collective together. And that slowly became the largest, I guess it still is kind of the largest talent community in VR chat as far as I know.
Oh, it is 100%.
It's called Artifacts now, but they have a booth here at VRCon. You can get more information if you want to join the Discord server and get in on some of the events. They do weekly events still. And it's not just like one of the visions that we had with Star Collective at the time, and it's luckily continued on with Artifacts, and I think in a lot of aspects has grown, is it wasn't just about the music performers. Like, there's artists, there's avatar makers and world makers and dancers and like just everything. It's hence Artifacts. It's about art. It's about art as a whole, like anything that's related to VR chat that's artistic, and so yeah, so like they've just grown from there, and unfortunately I had to leave. I was helping run that community for a while. I had to leave because Twitch was really starting to take off for me. And yeah, it's just that's how I got started, was just, hey, here, this Knuckles thing. So yeah, I think a lot of people's stories are similar to that. Just what's this Knuckles meme going on? But yeah,
he's sucked into the community.
All right. Last and final question. I feel like you guys have all gotten into it already, which is, how long have you been playing VRC? We sort of got into that a little bit on the starting to play on VRC kind of thing. Was there anybody who didn't answer that question, how long they've been playing VRC?
I think it's basically just pre-Knuckles and post-Knuckles.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Pre and post January 2018.
I joined
Knuckles is the historical landmark.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I think audience. Yeah, we can start if any of these lovely people.
Questions. Yeah. I don't know how we should do it because I don't want to segregate by saying raise your hand if you have a question.
Oh no!
You could do like send an emoji or something, like a thumbs up emoji.
Poverty suffered silence.
Oh jeez.
They can form a line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Ooh,
they can
yeah,
form a
that is
line,
a-
and then
that
on
is a
the
good
pedestal
idea.
here, they say their question.
Step on the speaking rock. Form a line in front of the speaking rock, and then whoever is on the rock of speaking may speak.
I was thinking since nobody's in the back row, maybe we can have the people who want to ask a question in the back row go to the back row. So it's easy to see.
That's true.
So line up or what?
I
No,
think
everybody who's got a question for the panel, back up to the last row.
Go into the back row.
Like the the back row, yeah.
and then you just like call them in order, I guess. Huh?
Give me a second.
Yeah.
We'll do that. That's a good shout. We'll do that. Maybe it'd be better, more appropriate if I actually.
Also, chats. If chats have any questions too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Alright, let's see.
Why are you so silent, chat?
Let's go with both.
I'm not
Captain.
streaming.
You're not even live, are you? Yeah, never am I.
No, I'm not.
I just really like the way this hand looks, I'll be honest with you.
Does he have a
Yeah.
You don't have a question, sorry.
The second line, not the last line.
Let's see, we do have
we have
one
one over
over here. We only have the one. Okami, you're gonna have to come up.
Time is it?
Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
All right, this is gonna be a banger.
Dun, 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 dun.
As far as getting instruments in a good quality coming through VRC as good as that it'll ever get, what do you guys use for equipment-wise or mixers?
Who's gonna answer this one? Who's gonna
Alright.
answer this one, dude?
That's a good one.
Let's take it in an orderly manner. Let's see. Should we start out with Naku?
Okay, sure. So I'll kind of go back a bit. When I first started out, all I used was a blue snowball Yeti. It was not the best setup, obviously, but over time, I was able to grow a little bit on Twitch, and chat helped paid for some things. And now my full setup right now, I have a Yamaha MG10XU that is a mixer that can connect, via USB to your computer, and it's so nice. It has like an onboard sound card, and it's very easy. It's almost plug and play. Just gotta download some drivers and stuff. But that's what I use, and I connect, of course, an XLR microphone to that, and then my piano as well with an instrumental cable. And basically, that goes into a line in and directly inputs into the microphone. The microphone that I am using is a Sennheiser E835. I am a huge, in terms of audio equipment, Sennheiser is my jam. The reason why I love their stuff so much is because I pretty much grew up with it with my brother. But any of their products that I've gotten, it lasted a long time. I've never had any issue with it. I even bought some of them used. Right now I'm using Sennheiser HD600s, which are, if you want just the pure sound, it has no compression. It doesn't really add anything to it. It's just what you get is what you get. It's kind of pricey, but it's super nice if you want just the pure sound of things. But yeah, in terms of sound equipment, Yamaha MG10XU for the mixer, Sennheiser E835, and my piano. Oh my gosh, I love Yamaha. I have the P125. And in terms of piano brands, Yamaha, in my opinion, is the most realistic in terms of keyboards. It doesn't have as much synth options as a Casio, unless you go upgrade, but it gets really pricey. But in terms of the comfortable range between 500 and 1,000, somewhere between there, the P125 is such a realistic sounding piano, not as much synth though. And in terms of software, I recently started using Voicemeeter, which is a godsend. It was really annoying to set up, but once you get it going,
Yeah.
it is beautiful. I saw it with just the default Voicemeter, which is what I suggest you do, and then slowly upgrade to the more complicated versions. I actually, for VRCon, experimented with Voicemeter Banana and playing in full body and monitoring through my index, and it's been pretty successful. So, yeah, I want to stop ranting about boring audio technical stuff.
I double the Voicemeter Banana thing. I had to start using it for my streaming setup. 100%. It has been the only voice meter that hasn't turned into hot garbage randomly for me. It doesn't
I feel
destroy
that.
my audio halfway through a stream or something. I guess I'm just kind of going in order here, so I hope that's okay. But
Oh, yeah.
what
Yeah. Yeah, we'll
what
keep the same
I've
order.
done for me personally, I use mostly an acoustic guitar and I sing at the same time. And so I specifically researched a good large diaphragm microphone. An XLR, you can get them for starting around like $60. There's a couple that are really, really decent. I highly recommend you actually do your own research on which gear you choose, because each artist has their own specific requirements and ideas of what they want. But for that, specifically for capturing both guitar and vocals with one microphone, the large diaphragm microphone that I ended up purchasing is a Samsung CO1 studio condenser microphone. It ran about $60-$70. And in order to get the XLR to plug into my computer, you need a mixer. A USB mixer is also something that'll run you $60-$70 for a semi-cheap one. And using those, you can also get your electric guitar in as well, if that's what you're using, or anything that's non-MIDI, as far as I understand it. If you're working with MIDI stuff, then I don't know, Naku can help you. That's all I got.
Many different options.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So for me personally, I started out with just my, like I said, I couldn't get my voice through, but I had a multi-effects guitar pedal, which I still have to this day, which is a Boss ME80, I believe. Multi-effects 80, and it plugs in via USB directly to my PC, and I would just play the guitar through that. Eventually, I started, like everyone else here has said so far, to use Voice Meter. For me personally, I used Voice Meter Potato. I went straight to the high end because I didn't have anything that could add reverb to my voice, and Voice Meter Potato was the only version that had like its own inbuilt reverb and effects that you could add to your voice. So I decided, you know what, I'll try using that. Yeah, it's very experimental. It's a bit buggy and it doesn't sound great, but it's there. It's better than nothing. So, and then eventually I now have an Alesis Multimix 8, which is a mixer which I completely got rid of. I don't use Voice Meter at all anymore. I literally just use the mixer because it's got everything built into it. Everything's plug and play. My guitar pedal now plugs directly into the mixer. I've got my microphone is a Shure SM58, which is like the industry standard microphone. I think everyone can agree to that. Like there is no more standard microphone you're ever gonna get. And yeah, that just plugs directly into there. All my effects come straight from the mixer, and that's just how I've got mine set up now.
Well, I'm going to provide a different answer because I installed Voice Meter once and was just like, uninstall for the love of God. So when I started out in VR chat, I had already had some audio production experience working for TFM. Yeah, TFM in my name actually means something. It was just an online radio station that's still running actually, with a bunch of friends. So I was doing, we were doing like full audio production, full scale, like everything. It's a fully functioning, fully licensed radio station, and so I had all the gear set up because I was presenting radio shows at the time on my Yamaha AG06, which is kind of a cheaper version of what Naku has. Naku has like the Cadillac of Yamaha USB interfaces. Mine's sort of the Honda Civic, and then they also make an AG03, which is like the Hyundai Elantra or the Toyota Yaris.
I've got the Volkswagen Polo.
But like the nice thing with going with a USB mixer versus just a USB interface is a lot of the mixers come with built-in effects stacks. So it comes with like a compressor and an equalizer and a reverb built right into the analog mixer. So you don't have to install Voice Meter and all that sort of stuff and mess around with it. It does it right on the interface before it even goes through USB to your computer. And that's what led to Matu accusing me of being fake. But it was just that I had everything dialed in perfectly on my mixer. So I've been using that. For like my full body music performances, I'm pretty much wired up exactly the same as like any stage performer would be. I've got a in-ear monitor wireless pack, so I've got like the headphones, the like you shove deep into your ear canals and they're super uncomfortable. And then I've also got a wireless Shure SM86. I know the 58 is the industry standard, but I had a 58 for a while and I hated it. It's just, it depends on the style of singer. It really does depend on the style of singer. I come more from the jazz blues background of singing. And so having a condenser microphone versus a dynamic microphone, just that extra sense of presence. And especially if you're using in-ear monitors that isolate you, they do recommend that you use a condenser mic over a dynamic mic just to get that extra room presence into your mix, so into your monitors. Otherwise, you could strain your voice. The dynamic microphone doesn't give you enough presence. So basically, you can watch YouTube videos about it, and there's lots of things you can read up about that. But
Is that it? Let's hear from Noodles.
Yeah.
Because I know I felt like I heard whispering of people having more questions.
We can keep. I mean, we can. The worst that's going to happen is VRCon's going to cut off the. I think they have an event at the top of the hour, so they'll cut us off on the stream. But we can keep answering questions and stuff on my. And if anybody wants to keep watching, like all of us, I think pretty much are streaming as well, so people can hop into our streams and keep watching. So we don't have to stop at the top of the hour.
All right, good. Okay, good. I do know that. I
What
wasn't
I will
informed.
just say is, on behalf of the VRCon, thanks for being here. It's been lovely to have you all. The next event is starting, but you guys are more than welcome to have this as long as you want.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Dooley.
What's the next event, Dooley?
Pick up the event, Jinta.
Thanks for the question, Okada.
Man of mystery.
Thank you.
Technical question right out the box.
Right.
It's a good question, though. It absolutely is an excellent question.
Yeah. Just I've been trying to fight with software issues for like the past month and a half.
Hey, I feel ya. Unlike a lot of people here, I'm all software side instead of hardware. Because when I started, I didn't have any money, so I wanted to get everything that I could possibly get for free. So I started with just a Yeti, me, an amplifier, and curling around it like I'm trying to huddle for warmth around a fire. And then after that, I moved on. I got voice meter, like a lot of people here, and I decided to sidechain. They're called VSTs, which are usually virtual instruments, but they're also effects and whatnot. And you can find a bunch of free ones. And so all the hardware that I got now is just supplemental on top of virtual instruments. So I have like a MIDI pickup for my guitar, so I can make my guitar sound like a piano or violins, or have backtracking go with it. And then I got a control board called the FCB 1010, and I can assign any of the pedals or the switches to be whatever I want. If I need reverb, I can turn it up on the pedal or turn it down. And it's kind of that's the path that you can go if you don't want to go for money.
I've just got to say, this cave has been remarkably unechoey until this now.
Yeah, this cave just got echoey all of a sudden.
Your chat has updated this. A really important thing to note is you need to make sure you're outputting on a single mono channel. Whatever you're doing, everything gets combined into one channel. You do not get a left and a right with VR chat. Oh, my cat's eating my headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You're eating your own
headphones. Oh no.
Thank you.
All right.
Excellent question.
Thanks for a
Good
good
to see you.
I can't get out.
But if you
bring more into the pit.
I was just gonna quickly add, if you're struggling with voice meter, don't worry, it's normal.
Yeah, the struggle is very normal.
2 years and I still have problems. There you go.
Did you have a question? Did you have a question, Jesse?
I did actually have a question.
Is it to anybody specific, or is it like to the entire panel?
Bring him up here.
Yeah, bring him up to the speaking rock. Techmon, bring him up to the speaking rock.
Llama's been waiting there patiently.
I can't hear the small person.
Wait, I thought we were doing the
I'm nervous.
the back line.
In the chair?
Llama's in waiting there.
Llama, just butt in front.
Yeah,
just
right.
butt in front, Llama.
There we go.
We saw you, Llama.
Okay, what's up?
Alright, so I have a question to the entire panel. What is an instrument that you've always wanted to play but you don't actually play yet?
Oh.
That's a really good
drums.
question.
Drums. I want to play drums so bad. I don't know how.
Ha! I play drums. I mean, sorry.
Throw that in my face, why don't you?
Shamisen, what is that? What is
It's
that?
a Japanese 3-stringed instrument that you pluck with a comb.
Oh, those things are so cool.
yeah.
I remember seeing a video.
I really
about
want a
that.
shamisen. Yeah.
Shamisen.
What about you?
Probably bagpipes.
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 Really?
I really want to play bagpipes.
If I buy, I kind of want to buy you bagpipes now, just to see how the poor people you live with will react to you playing bagpipes.
Right.
I'll be homeless within a week, but it'll be so worth it.
You'll be homeless, but at least you'll have your bagpipes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can make money on the street playing the bagpipes. I'll get a new home in no time. It'll be perfect.
You'd be like the bagpipe unicycle guy.
You bet you can't play 'em at your own grave.
Bagpipes. That's awesome. I actually wouldn't mind bagpipes too, but I'm pretty sure that would be grounds for divorce. I think my wife would leave me. No, but mine would definitely be. I've always wanted a theremin. I think theremins are really cool.
So cool, dude.
Yeah, they're really
For those of you who don't know, a theremin is a
proximity devices,
it's an instrument you don't actually touch to play. It's all based on like your hand proximity to the two antennas that give you pitch and volume. They are very difficult to play, but I've always wanted one.
You basically do a bunch of sign language in front of it, and it comes out as music.
Yeah. The certain handships you have to do.
Yeah, it's if you're wondering what it sounds like the original Star Trek theme had a theremin in it like that.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, that's the theremin, yeah.
The original Doctor Who theme.
Naku could be a theremin, Johnny. Just stand a little bit further away from Naku. He's ready. I heard him. He could.
Really? Do we try this? Noodles, try it.
I think so.
I want Naku's theremin impression now. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a really good theremin impression.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I do that. I guess an instrument that I tried learning this, but I gave up because it's just so difficult. Violin. The sound of a violin, person who is very skilled at violin, they just my heart, they just steal it. So I like on a whim, I bought one and I just tried learning on my own, and it's so difficult. Like I looked up techniques about vibrato and pitch control, and that's just if your hands aren't like ready for that, because mine weren't. It's just so I didn't have an incentive. I feel like if I had a teacher, then I would. I'd have someone to, judge me and sort of impress. It's kind of like my mindset. But yeah, for sure.
If you're looking for teachers, just make sure to ask them if they have the callus on their neck. That's proof that they.
I thought you were gonna offer lessons to Naku, because didn't you used to?
Oh no, I'm long out of practice. Yeah, that's what I started with. I started as a violinist for about 3 years when I was young. Played a couple symphonies. I got to star in one once. It was all revolving around me. I was like, oh my god! And I was really little playing violin.
Yeah. There's only one person I've ever heard play violin in VR chat, and that's Toddy Boy. If any of you guys know it.
Really? He plays violin.
So good. He plays the fiddle, actually.
The fiddle. Ooh.
He loops his acoustic guitar and then plays a fiddle solo. It's beautiful.
I need to hear this sometime.
Wow. Damn.
It's beautiful.
Did Spork
Him and Leroy, good combination.
Spork, did you say?
No.
Yeah, Japanese instrument.
Shamisen, yeah.
Japanese
The Japanese 3-string with the comb.
I just wanted to make sure everybody answered the question. All right.
I appreciate that.
Good question, Jesse. Thank you so much.
Great question.
Thanks,
Good luck getting up those steps.
Next.
Yeah, Llama should come up because he's been waiting in the back.
Yeah, Llama's been waiting. Get up here, Llama.
Yeah.
Click a seat.
Come on, the only one following the rules here.
Let's see.
Bring it on, Llama.
Oh, double bass.
For your next question.
Hi, I'm really nervous. Sorry, I'm a big fan of you.
I'm gonna throw a tomato at your head.
The question is, you're all vocalists. What is each one of your? What is your? What would you say to someone who wanted to start singing? Your first piece of advice to someone who wanted to start singing.
That's a good question.
I think it's I think Adzi, because we already said.
Yeah, it's Adzi's turn.
Yeah, Adzi, you start.
Yep.
It
better be good.
I don't. Oh, sugar. I have no idea. I'll be completely honest.
Have an
with you.
amazing bass voice for
probably-
one. Yeah, have amazing bass voice.
Oh, I'm losing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gosh, how?
I don't know. I only recently discovered I could sing low. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. Everyone else here is way more experienced than me when it comes to singing. All I could just say is try and stay in pitch. I guess it's probably the only bit of advice I can give you because that's all I try and do.
Legitimate.
Other than that, I'm going to pass it to Mr. Had vocal training.
Well, you don't need to go out. Luckily, you don't need to go out these days and get like a vocal coach until you're like really deep into it. There's lots of great resources that I usually point people in the direction of on YouTube. Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy is a really great channel to start with on YouTube. And he kind of covers a lot of different vocal styles and a lot of different things and is really honest with like the things to do and not to do, and like certain things, like there are lessons about certain things like vocal compression where it's just like, unless you know what you're doing, don't do this. Like, and I've seen a lot of other channels that's just like, okay, this is what we're gonna do today, we're gonna do metal screeching. It's like, no. There's certain things that you need a dedicated vocal coach for when you get into, and like compression and like metal screamo sort of like vocal style, all that you need. Don't even attempt it without a vocal teacher. But like just like learning the basics. There's Ken Tamplin. There's also Jacob's Vocal Academy, I think, is another one. Both are really great channels that I point people in the direction of when they're starting out singing, to get like just ideas of like warm-ups and different techniques and sort of things that you can do to not only improve your singing, but another thing is that's very, very important is to protect your voice as well. And that doesn't necessarily just mean don't shred your voice. I mean, one of the things that my vocal coach spoke about once was like, it's okay to go hard on your voice, not overly excessively, but don't be afraid to go hard on your voice, because like it's a standard. Like people like Adele are famous because they just absolutely go nuts and ham with their voice. But the key to doing that, and this is where a vocal coach can help you, is you go ham, but then you do proper cool down as well afterwards to protect your voice. And it's no different than doing like marathon running or something. You don't just run 5 miles and then just stop. No, if you do that, you're going to faint and fall over. Learning proper cool down techniques as well is just as important as warming up, especially when you are belting or doing something that's straining on your voice. And those channels go through all those topics and talk about that. And then once you're into that more, then you can maybe look at doing a vocal coach, but they are very expensive. but definitely highly recommended getting a good vocal coach is a great thing.
See, noob pro. That's
right.
Asking you in the first place, it's fine.
Oh, damn!
That's shame.
Yes, they are friends. They know each other. So
Yeah, they're friends. Don't worry. They're friends. Yeah.
to clarify, I'm taking this man out. I am taking him out on a date on Saturday.
Ooh.
He's paying.
He's paying.
He's paying now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for advice when you're first starting out, I would definitely recommend checking out TFMjonny, asking him questions, because he knows.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
He's not wrong.
Beyond that, the thing that's helped me out the most is probably recording myself. I have records dating all the way back to about 2006 or so of me just recording music was not great at all. By all means, a lot of people are like, you're a good guitarist, maybe you gotta work on vocals and stuff like that. That's like the kind of comments I was getting back then. But what I use those for is just, being able to look back and really see your voice for what it actually is. Try to listen to it as if you're a third party and pick out things that you want to improve on, and then from there look into ways like what Johnny was saying, like go through those avenues in order to find those things that tailor to what you need. And getting recordings has helped me a lot with that.
Damn.
That's all I got.
Getting the right amount of flour with eggs is good as well for when you're making up the batter.
Absolutely.
Add chocolate chips when you're in the mood.
That is true.
Yep.
Or blueberries.
You don't want to have too many bubbles in there that are just full of flour,
Naku's just done with the pancake talk.
Oh man.
I had to, I'm sorry.
Dude. So I prefer mine with scrambled eggs personally, and like sausages. I'm really good with pancakes.
Sausages syrup.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Vocal wise, I've never had any professional vocal training, sadly. I really do want to take some. The extent of my vocal education is high school and chorus, stuff like that. That helped me a lot. I had this really awesome teacher. He was so chill. He's like, he's kind of hot too. But anyways, I learned a lot about my voice, and what's really important is like breath support and how you sing. Singing from your diaphragm, stuff like that. Not breathing in, like whenever you breathe in, make sure your stomach rises instead of through your lungs, because that just it doesn't give you enough breath support.
Yeah. Shoulder shouldn't be going up.
Yeah, and whenever you're singing, in terms of pitch, you don't have to move your head when you go higher. That actually, affects you negatively. But these are all specific things. So for someone getting started, how I got started, I just threw myself out there. I just started I almost said yelling, but I just started singing stuff, songs that I liked. I hummed along, I just tapped along to the beat and just kind of got my rhythm down and stuff. And I actually play drums. I took drum lessons for a while, but that's off topic. For a brand new singers, just try to sing what you're comfortable with. Yeah, exactly.
Doodles. He's sulking over. He really wants to set a drum. He wants a drum set.
For you to get started, I personally would just say, sing what you like. Don't try to sing this is a good practice song. This is a good... there are good songs out there like that, but do what you're passionate about. Because if you're passionate about something, you're going to have fun. And when you're having fun, you're not going to stop. That's what I did for me. I put on Blackbird and Beatles. I grew up on that stuff. And that became my favorite Beatles song. And I would just sing along. Blackbird singing, it's just, ugh. But yeah, that's all I have to add to that. Sing your favorite stuff.
And I would add to that pile of suggestions with a couple other things. I will say this, I'm completely self-taught. I didn't even have choir in school because I was mostly homeschooled. I just sang along to the radio. But in the last couple of years, in this journey of me trying to learn to sing and everything, I have looked at a lot of YouTube videos. I have talked to a lot of other musicians and singers. And I went to a single, a one-day seminar vocal coach thing with a group of people, and I learned a ton in just that one day. But what I would really suggest is listen to your body. When you've been singing for a long time and your voice is getting tired, that means you should stop. You should rest. You should think about how you've been using your voice and why your voice is tired. Especially if you're trying to learn and grow your higher-pitched notes. The higher pitched notes are actually vibrating your vocal cords at a much faster speed, and you're much more liable to hurt yourself on those higher notes. So be really mindful when you're trying to practice. Other than that, I don't know. I'd almost actually disagree a tiny bit with Naku in the singing what you want to sing, the music you like. Obviously, don't sing songs you hate. But try to pick songs that fit with where you're at a little bit. Because when you're singing a song where you can't hit a lot of those high notes, it's really discouraging, or some of those low notes, or like you can't. There's little vocal transitions that you have as you're traveling up through the scales, where like you'll hit like a dead note, kind of like it just nothing comes out, kind of. And singing inside of a spot where there's a lot of those can be incredibly discouraging. So try to pick songs that push you a little bit, that you love, but just be mindful of where you're currently at. And I super duper agree with listening. Record your songs and listen. That's actually how I got started streaming in the first place. Was I had run out of hardware space. Like all my hard drives were full.
You just put it on it. There you go.
Yeah. So listening back to your own music and earnestly being, don't be overly critical, but like go, oh, that was a little flat. Oh, I could have done this here. That kind of stuff. It'll teach you a lot about your own voice.
Awesome, thank you everyone. I hope one day I get to sing too.
Oh my God, Lava!
You already sing, bro. Come on, dude. Yeah.
Can we get him kicked from the well, please?
Get him out of here, dude. Get him out.
I don't have the power, man. What do you want me to do? Drag him
Just physically kick his ass, you know.
Can we just get one of those wells where you can pick people up and throw them and just yeet them out of here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How much you paying?
Come to Le Rock.
They weren't very good.
Oh, my cameraman has a question.
Come to the rock of speaking.
come on,
yeah,
come
so
to
we
the
can
rock
hear
of
you.
speaking.
Yeah.
Cameraman.
Please don't embarrass me.
Hey guys, my name's Ron.
Hi.
I'm sponsored here by I'm_Naku. He paid me to say that. Okay, I have a question for everybody. If y'all could only listen to one song for the rest of your life on repeat, and I was like the only one you're able to, what would each of your songs be?
Ooh. I think it's Johnny's turn to start.
Yeah,
Oh man. Okay, good thing that something. Good thing something bubbled right to my head, up to the top. Right. I will say, David Bowie, Starman. I love Starman.
Can each of you sing a little excerpt of the song that you guys picked?
Oh my! That's gonna cost you extra. That's gonna cost you extra.
Yeah. I'm docking your pay, man.
No, don't bill me, dude.
You're not serious, right?
Oh, do you want me to?
I mean, if you
One
want.
song, Noodles. You can do it. What flavor pancake would it be?
What flavor? Oh God.
Oh, blueberries and strawberries on top, whipped cream. Oh. Probably.
I lost.
I would love if I had to only listen to one song for the rest of my life, probably Whisper by Deer Hunter. I love Deer Hunter so much, and that song I could listen to over and over again on repeat. I can't sing it. It's too hard for me.
Huh. Okay. Gosh, one song. I'll probably have to go with the classical route. Frédéric Chopin's Opus 9, E flat, for sure. Because anytime I'm stressed out, I'd listen to my boy Chopin. And just that specific song in general, is just so relaxing to me, and I could listen to it nonstop. I already do. You want me to? I can't really sing it. I could play the first few notes now. Yeah, but for sure, Frédéric Chopin's Opus 9 in E flat major. That's in his Nocturnes. It's if you want to hear it, you'll know it. It's the one that's like, da, 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 da. I can't hum it, but you'll look it up. You'll know it.
Shazam that stuff.
Start humming it with your piano right in front of you.
Oh my goodness.
He's too immersed in the game now. He can't play unless someone actually changes into the piano avatar.
Into a piano.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
For me, weirdly enough, the song that came to mind is something I haven't heard in a long time, but it's called Lightning, and it's by Philip Glass, and it's from
I love
Liquid
Philip
Days
Glass.
album, and oh,
Philip
it
Glass.
is
Oh
so
my
good.
God, this
I
had
don't
been
think
out
I would
for a long
mind that
time.
being my background music for the rest of my life.
Any Philip Glass would be great background music for life.
I think it's the one called Lightning because it's like lightning struck a while ago, blazing much too fast. But then all this like bum, 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 bum. It's great. It's so good.
For me, mine's very different from everybody's. I think mine would be "The Whirlwind" by a band called Transatlantic. It is an hour and 10 minutes of pure prog rock, and I love it.
Oh
man! It is honestly a
Oh,
masterpiece.
you get an entire hour?
The song is an hour long.
I mean, that's a good way to game the system.
One song.
You know, you have an hour-long song.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go look it up.
An hour-long song, just listen to 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there.
Yeah.
The Whirlwind by Transatlantic. I'd highly recommend listening to it if you get a spare hour. I guess.
A spare
It's really good.
I got a spare hour. I think we all do. Truth be told.
Maybe one day I'll play it on stream. That'll be the entire stream. Just-
Thank you, cameraman. Woo! Great question.
All right, let's see. I heard somebody over here. I really want to take their question if they're still here. I heard somebody whispering over here if they had time for their question. Or is it you again, Yahtzee? Or is it?
I mean, I've already asked the question, but I kind of have another.
Okay, you've already asked the question. I'm sorry. Then I'm gonna have to prioritize the other people. If there
That's all right.
any-
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's
sorry.
what we were saying. That's why he wasn't gonna say it. Cause
Can I do mine?
All right. I'm
Other
sorry. I
people
got.
still have
Yeah. No.
questions.
Sorry. I got nameplates. Really. Yeah. Stalking Anarchy. Come on.
Lag.
It's a Christmas stocking that causes pneumonia.
Oh God, why?
Is it the same thing? Like, is it all the whole
I'm just,
channel?
yeah, I'm just wondering, what's the one thing? Well, what do you guys love about music? So, like,
That's a good question.
nothing.
All this is gonna be a while.
Only one? Only one?
I know one thing.
Yeah, try and compile it into one sentence.
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't have to be one thing. Just what is it you guys love about music?
I love that without speaking a word, it's able to communicate like full emotion to each other. It's another form of connection. So, I don't know. I feel like it leads to understanding a little bit deeper than what meets the eye.
For me, I guess it's like, it's the feeling I get when someone reacts to it. I can play music to myself, all day, and I'd still be happy. But whenever somebody reacts to my music, I take what they say to heart. It just really inspires me to make more and, try something different to get a different type of reaction. And like when someone like relates with something that I make from my own experience, that really just, it hits me. That when that happens, that's definitely what I love about music. It's sharing it. It's, sharing what I do, what I'm passionate about with others. That makes me want to do it more. It's an endless positive cycle.
Yeah, I think if I were to try to boil it down to the simplest concept, it would be that music communicates in a way that transcends language. And that's just beautiful and powerful. And I love everything about that.
Yeah, I sort of reflect on what both Noodles and Svork said. It conveys emotions and feelings in a way that you just can't get through with words sometimes. But at the same time, I also love the fact that it's challenging and that it's always evolving. Like, there is always new things being made with music. No two songs are exactly the same, and I love the fact that it's sort of like got infinite possibilities. Like, you can endlessly learn things. No one's perfect on any instrument. Like, nobody knows every single skill. There's millions of skills, and like, I love the fact that you can just learn so much of it. You know?
I think, yeah, it's pretty much been covered. The only thing I don't know if it's been touched on is the therapeutic qualities of music. If I could no longer sing or play piano or play guitar or ukulele or anything, just like to get an emotion out, like it's like playing music is incredibly therapeutic for me. And listening to music, I think everybody can agree, can just completely change your outlook and mood. If you're in a bad mood, popping on one of your favorite songs can just completely turn things around.
A car drive without music is terrible.
Oh my god, right? Yeah.
That's a perfect summary of that.
Yeah.
Right?
But yeah, just the therapeutic qualities of music.
You're just looking at all the
It's
sites
just
like, this doesn't feel as good.
Yeah.
But a car drive with dad rock, now that's where it's at. Like, car drive with dad rock.
Yes! Yes!
Just rolling down the street, just since you've been gone, since you've been gone. Oh, so good.
I'm gonna have to
Forgetting about the best part about that.
I need dinner time.
Oh, sure.
It's, since you've been gone.
All those hotcakes got you.
Get out of the way! Since you've been gone.
Thank you.
Do we have any other questions?
I have to head out.
I have to go, but
how many more questions do we have in the audience here?
Bye.
Sorry, what was that, Johnny?
How many more questions do we have in the audience?
I am not entirely sure.
Do we have a lineup there? Like, is everybody in the middle there lined up, or?
I think in the back.
I see 2 at the very least. Let's start off with that, and then we'll see if we have time for the 3rd one. Let's see.
Okay, all right, 3 more.
Just come along, Judy. Just help me out.
Hey,
Just come down.
I'm listening to Whirlwind now.
All right.
Excuse me, because I do have a request, so if I bug out, I'm sorry. I just kind of wanted to know what exactly inspired the design of your main avatars that you use.
Oh.
That's a good question.
I think is it you? Oh, it's Johnny.
Johnny now, right?
Is it my? Oh, okay. Yeah. So I used to be just a normal anime boy. Doing my thing in similar to like a suit and tie, like Techmon's in there.
Trucker hat though.
And then
I was a demon for a long time.
I was a demon for a little while. That was So then through my community on my stream, there was this thing called the Wolf Pack that was starting to form. Just that my community made on their own. And so I was just like, well, why don't I become a wolf boy? And so I had my avatar maker make me a wolf boy. And the rest is history, and here I am with a tail and ears and embracing the full culture, and it turned out to be a good move. I mean, people identified with it and got behind it, and yeah, so it's been really awesome.
I kind of model. I make all my avatars, so I kind of tried to model them after what I looked like when I had long hair and I first started like really playing guitar. And I had an obsession with scarves in the color blue. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Dress like Steve Jobs.
Actually, the inspiration for
yeah, right.
The inspiration for my models. Yeah, exactly, dude. In general, it's actually me in real life. I like this is stuff I'd kind of done. Back to my original model, which I'll put on real quick. I actually have this outfit in real life, which I wore.
I saw him in it at TwitchCon. I was just like, "Where's Naku?" And then I see this guy that looks exactly like this walking down the sidewalk in San Diego. And I'm just like, "Well, that's Naku."
That's awesome. Yeah, I have the cardigan I custom ordered from Redbubble, the Naku shirts, and these bad boys. But yeah, I know a lot of people. Not that it's a bad thing. A lot of people use VR chat as an escape from reality. They want to express themselves in many different mediums and stuff. I literally wanted to throw myself in this game. I don't know. I love the idea of being able to interact with anyone from across the world, and I just thought of myself as being myself here. So this model created by Satsuka, by the way, shout out. I took a picture of myself wearing a cardigan and black pants, and I was like, do what you want. And then she made me. At the time, my hair was I hadn't had a haircut for a long time, so
But then over time, you know, I wore this model for like a long time, and I was like, you know, I'm growing up in real life. I want to grow up in game too. So I recently, you guys may be familiar with Waffles. Her avatar world I love her art style. It's one of the popular avatars and worlds. And I was lucky enough to, their commissions were closed, but I DM'd him. And they're like, oh my god, I follow you, I like your music. And so they opened it for me, and I was like, let's go, dude. So yeah, this is like, you know, it's like my aesthetic for dressing. That's my inspiration, literally myself. I don't know if that's narcissistic or not, but there it is.
Nah, you just watch too much SAO.
Man's actually just a really dumb story. Back in the day of back in the day when open mic night was one of the biggest and most popping worlds, all the musicians used to go in there in these little like teddy bear avatars. Let me switch into one. And one day I went into the person who made them as well, VTUBER world, and I saw this little guy, this little like galaxy one. I was just like, this is amazing. Like this looks so shiny and cute, and I love it. Hey. And then I asked him, could he make one for me? And he made this, which is the second iteration, the original Anti-Slayer, which no one ever sees anymore because it's not as good as the other one I've got. And then one day, like, I didn't even ask for it, but one day he just sent me this avatar over, and it sort of just stuck. I don't know why.
Yeah,
like,
there it is.
Yep. See, basically what started happening was everyone started recognizing me from YouTube videos and stuff, because like I'd just be playing guitar in a world and someone would come along and I'd randomly be in a video one day and people were like, oh, I saw you on YouTube. And I was like, what do you mean you saw me on YouTube? And I started just getting recognized as the Galaxy Bear, and then eventually people started calling me a fairy enough that I decided, you know what, I'm going to turn into a human, and I'm sick of this. And exactly. And then now I'm a real boy, based from my avatar. Yeah, that's the story of my avatars.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for the question, Joey.
Great question. Thank you.
Let's see, who was the last one? There was somebody else winning in queue. Yeah. Feel free to come
Cypher.
up. I've got name tags so small I can't call out your names. There we go, Cypher Stone.
I've been muted. Fun. Anyway, here's a curious question. Have you guys heard of the tongue drum or, what is it, handpan?
Yes.
What do you guys think of, like, foreign instruments, and, like, do you want to play any of them?
Any what kind of instruments?
Foreign, or like...
Oh, foreign instruments.
Like
Oh, yeah.
Not like guitars, pianos, bagpipes, like something rare or interesting.
It's Noodle's
I don't
turn
know the
to
name
start,
of it.
So.
Yeah, I don't know the name of the instrument, but it's the band that uses it is called Katzenjammer, and it's a triangle bass with 3 strings going up it.
Whoa.
And it's just the most wicked looking instrument.
Right.
It's a giant triangle, and it has with a neck on it. It's so cool. I've always wanted to play one of those. Other than that, hurdy-gurdy, like the crank thing.
Yeah, those are cool.
I want to play one of those. Yeah.
The beggar's instrument.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I really haven't done much research into this instrument, but it's pretty easily accessible. It's the one. It's a small little box. It starts with a K, like kabila. It's like a. No, not
the thing. The thumb drum. The thumb.
Yeah, the thumb like
piano
xylophone thing. Yeah, that. I don't know what it's called.
You pluck.
Kalimba. Yeah, kalimba. Yeah.
A kalimba. I kind of want to try one of those for sure. It's just I've seen videos on it. They sound so nice and soothing, and it's just really portable. Really easily accessible.
I want to see a ocarina and a kalimba like both playing like a duet. That'd be pretty
sick, dude. Buy ocarina. I'll buy a kalimba.
All right, there we go. We got our new band that we're coming out of. It's Kapanaku.
Kapanaku.
Alright, here we go. I'm inside your cup of Naku. Here we go.
Jesus.
Oh man,
This
but
is
yeah,
devolved
Columbo for
into-
sure for me.
I can guarantee you that's just you've just created a new ship there.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh
just
no!
happened.
Yeah, Kapanaku, ship it.
I'm
Ship
sorry,
it.
Knocker, don't leave me. Wait, you're strengthening the ship. Don't say that.
I mean, if anything, you just created the official name, so there you go.
Oh no.
Exactly.
So
in terms of foreign instruments for me, I guess like I enjoy the kazoo. Does that count? Like I love the kazoo.
That's a foreign
just because
instrument.
it's a really fun one. But I also really want to try. It's not really a
kazoo.
foreign instrument. It's more of like a modern instrument. But I really want to try one of those automaton things. You know, it's like the face you squeeze and you.
Oh, those annoying things.
Dude,
No.
they're so much fun.
Yeah.
They're so annoying.
Like,
They're so
The automaphone.
what are they called? Automaton.
Automaton?
Automaton,
Yeah,
yeah.
automaton. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought my friends a bunch of those
you
for
know what,
last
Johnny? I could have
Christmas.
said the
I didn't even
vuvuzela.
get myself one.
I have one of those. I have a vuvuzela.
Wait, you have a vuvuzela, but you say that mine's annoying.
Well, I only use my vuvuzela at football
Alright,
games. I only use it at football games to make loud, obnoxious noises, so I don't have to yell. But
Next time, bring in automaton.
next time,
To your football game.
I don't want to get beat up. What are you talking about?
Megaphone, automaton, put them together. You got it.
No, sir, you have to leave. You're scaring the players.
Just get that one guy in the back with a kazoo just screaming all the football chants through
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So I guess that's my answer: is a automaton with a megaphone, and then getting beat up at a football game would be my. No, I actually agree with Naku. I would love to. I've always wanted Kimbala, Kalimba, or what? Yeah, but I looked up how much they are. Like to get a properly made one. They're so freaking expensive. They are so expensive.
Oh.
Like I forget how much it is, but I
Time to
remember
open up a new business.
I remember looking at it and being like, well, I guess I'm not
Undercut
buying
it.
one of those anytime soon. I could be
$20
wrong.
cheaper, you're good.
I could be wrong, but I think they were like 1,000 or 2 to get a properly made one. They're like $1,000 or like $2,000 or
Really?
something. They're really expensive.
Yeah, that's how it goes for handmade instruments.
Well, that's true. That's true. It's a very specialty handmade instrument. Like they're not mass produced, so they are very pricey. To get a proper one, they are very, very pricey.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
adios.
Thanks for
Actually,
Yeah,
I
thank
haven't
you.
gone
Great
to
question.
Japan and got it there, dude.
Oh, now he's flexing. You went, Mister. I went to Japan. I want to go to Japan.
Oh, Shibuya! If you go to Shibuya. It's
The
so.
small child
It's
has
so
a
nice.
question, I think.
No, you go. No, you go.
You go, Yanoi. You go.
Okay.
Go on, Yanoi.
Oh,
Go
there you go.
Hey, you know me. I know you.
First thing after all with
No,
the whole
what?
pan thing. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Question maybe next year. Fine.
Okay.
Next year.
Thank you. I know you guys have performed live, and my question is, have you ever dealt with performance anxiety? Maybe like a stage fright? What advice would you give for people who experience that?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I know this one well. I know this one from stage theater, but I'm okay with starting it again if you guys need time to think.
Wait, who's in the order?
Technically, it's you now.
I think it's actually Naku.
Okay. So stage fright.
Perfect.
So when I first started out singing, I was deathly afraid. I think I mentioned I would sit in a corner and play and stop playing when someone would come by. The way I got over that is I just said screw it and just threw myself out there. I just started doing it, and I was super shaky. I did some pretty bad performances. Like I was like, and you can definitely tell the shakiness of my voice. But but thankfully about this community, they're so supportive. They're like, oh, you can do it again. Practice makes perfect and stuff like that. And even yesterday during my performance slot, I was shaking. I was really scared because it was a lot of people a lot of people that I respected and like known for a while. But like my main thing about getting over this type of anxiety is like I kind of put myself in their shoes. Like, you know, if they're sitting there watching, they know that I'm nervous and they know that like I'm just another person. And that kind of like comforts me because we're all here trying to enjoy ourselves and just do what we love. And the fact that it's, you know, the fact that it's this community even helps. So like, my main thing to say is like, just throw yourself out there. Just do it. I know that's easier said than done for sure. But like, that's what helped me get in that mindset of just doing it, and other people are doing it.
Take
just
the
like,
leap.
I'm gonna do it too.
Enjoy the fall.
Exactly. Because you know, if you start at rock bottom, you're only gonna go up.
So yeah, for me, I was taught so I did music in school for years and years and went to college for music for years. So I was told like a couple of little things, like when performing live, like I started out performing in person before I started performing in VR chat. So for me, I was always told, don't look at the audience, try not to look at the faces. I was told to find like one spot in the back of the room and just focus on that. If you get too nervous,
the fourth wall.
Maybe sometimes maybe look at, or maybe like at the start of the show, just pick out one person and just focus in on that one person.
Make them feel
Usually
special.
That person, either makes them feel special, or they run out of the room screaming. It just depends on how good you're doing or what the song is. If I'm honest with you. You know, if you're just staring at someone going, when I get that feeling, I want sexual... No, that's not good. But yeah...
Who are you staring at for that one?
My girlfriend's not in the room and now I'm in trouble.
It was llama. Llama under the bus.
Definitely llama. Mm-hmm. But yeah, realistically, just try to... The worst it's going to be is just before you go out on the stage, and once you get into the swing of things on stage, it tends to just sort of go away, but like Naku said, you just have to push through it. It's the best advice that anyone can give, I think.
Yeah. The Band-Aid. I subscribe as well to the rip the Band-Aid off as fast as you can approach. But also VR chat is a excellent tool to help with that as well, because I don't know what it is. It's just with it being virtual, you can hide behind an avatar and various other things.
It's a slight disconnect.
It's a slight disconnect. That's a really good way to put it. It's a slight disconnect that can definitely help out a lot. But the truth is, and Naku kind of alluded to it, is it never really, in some respects, goes away. I was very much nervous for my performance yesterday too, because there's always going to be some sort of the stakes are high, so to speak, you know, when it comes to some performances, where there's people that you respect in the room, or you know, there's people like a huge amount of people watching, or whatever it may be.
Working so hard for it.
And just working so hard for
it.
You just got to learn how to cope with those feelings, and I'm probably gonna. That's all I'll say, because I think Noodles probably will explain it a lot better than I ever could. So.
Yeah, I was same track as what Johnny was saying. I grew up in stage theater, so I got trained on how to act in front of people, and just like what Adzi was saying, in theater it's called the fourth wall, and you're imagining that there's a fourth wall in front of you, and that's how actors on stage do it. Is they're not looking at the audience, they are looking beyond that. They're focusing on the performance itself. And that's okay. Like, there's other forms of it though, like there's slam poetry. You're looking directly at the audience. You're talking to them. You want them to understand something. And that's another form of art that involves being on a stage in front of people. But the nervousness, it's the same feeling as excitement, and being able to harness that and use it as your energy, because when you're nervous, the reasons why you're nervous are the things that make you want to perform in the first place. You want to convey something to an audience, or you want so that one person in the audience to actually hear you and understand you. And being able to convert from thinking of it as I'm nervous because it's going to go bad, or I'm nervous because I'm excited, it's the same feeling. It's exactly the same feeling. So you might as well just give in to the fact that no matter what, you're going to be nervous. And if you're too comfortable in theater, at least, that's your worst performance. Like hands down, every single time when you're way too comfortable on stage, that's when you're fully disconnected from the art side of it, the human experience of being able to convey something to the audience or to that person or for yourself. So use that nervous energy, know that it's just part of the process, and rip off the Band-Aid.
Thank you so much for answering. This is like amazing answers, especially for inspiring singers or any talents who wants to like perform live. And thank you as well for inspiring other people as well.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good luck with those stairs.
You can do it. You can do it. There we go.
Whoa! Yeah! Let's go.
And do we have one more? Do we have one more question? Ace Gamer or?
I think we have one more question. Yeah.
So I won't be able to sleep well tonight with good conscience.
I really want.
Okay, after Ace Gamer, we're done. We're done. We're done. We'll call it there. I think maybe because yeah, some of us are in different time zones and might need to go to bed soon. I don't know.
Or eat some pancakes.
Or eat some pancakes. Yeah.
It's nearly midnight, but I do want some crepes.
Drink some coffee. So, in the spirit of the holidays, I do have a question. What is your favorite Chris Carroll to sing? Like, of all time?
Come by one more time?
Christmas Carol to sing?
Sorry. What is your favorite Christmas Carol to sing since it's the holiday season?
Ooh.
Oh. For sure for me.
White Christmas. I love that song. Yes. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. It's really, I'm playing on piano. It's just like really relaxing. I just imagine every time I play it by like a fireplace and just snow outside. And yeah, for sure, White Christmas for me, dude.
Yeah. See, one Christmas actually in the UK, Rage Against the Machine's "Killing in the Name" became the Christmas #1. So I'm going to go with that.
What?
I'd love to sing that song.
How does that work?
What? Okay.
Before we judge him, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. This could be similar. You know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here.
Allow me to tell you the story. Basically,
I'm learning.
Basically, what happened was the X Factor was in the UK first before it came to America, and Simon Cowell was the guy who ran it, which he still is today. And he basically told the person who was going to win that they would have the Christmas #1 for that year. And the entirety of the UK sort of stood up and just said, excuse me? Like, you don't tell us what to do. And if you know the song, Rage Against the Machine's "Killing in the Name" has an entire section where he just screams, F you, I won't do what you tell me.
I won't do what you tell me.
That's basically what it... Yeah, that's basically what the song was about. So there was a big petition online, and it literally became the Christmas #1 in the UK. I think it was like 2013, 2012,
That's awesome.
something like that.
That's amazing.
So yeah, so in the UK it is now officially a Christmas song. It was a Christmas #1.
That's
my
awesome.
goodness.
Wow. I want to change it to that one.
Yeah,
That's my
I
favorite
agree.
now.
I agree. I mean, yeah. Probably mine. My favorite Christmas song. There's a parody of Winter Wonderland, like walking around in Winter Wonderland, called "Walking Around in Women's Underwear." No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No. No. It's a funny song though. Go listen to it. No. I'm kidding. But probably.
You never surprise me, Johnny.
Yeah, exactly. No, probably favorite Christmas song. I sang it yesterday actually in my set because I think it just has such an amazing message. Is "Grown Up Christmas List" by I think Kelly Clarkson sang it first for. Was it like The Grinch or something? I forget, but like, or maybe I'm mixing stuff up. But like, "Grown Up Christmas List" is a beautiful song, beautifully written. It has a very important message that even like just permeates today, especially in 2020, where like where I live, we're not getting Christmas this year. In essence, like we're not allowed to gather for Christmas at all. Like we are not allowed to have anybody outside your household coming over at all because of the situation. So I think just like the message of that song is just like, things, wishing for things to get better and knowing that they will get better and having hope is really important. And I love that song.
Well, personally, I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. All I want is a Christmas
I hate that song so much. I hate that song!
Is that really how we're ending this entire panel?
I mean, it's fitting.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we're ending it.
I got the worst PTSD right now.
I think it's my favorite song for how cursed it is now.
Oh man.
To be honest.
There's nothing you can do.
Right, anyways, I've got to go, guys. It's been an absolute blast. It's very late here. So,
Have a good one.
Have a good one, Anzi. Always a
Yeah,
pleasure.
thank you, thank you.
Right now.
oh, it's a good song. It's a good song.
You good?
Let me know. Let me know how it is in about an hour. All right.
It's not a controller on the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you for the
Alright,
question.
I'll catch you all later, guys. Bye.
Yeah,
See ya,
we'll
Adzi.
see you later, Adzi.
Have a good one, Adzi.
Happy New Year's, man.
Well,
Alright.
I think we're done. Techmon, if you want to wrap this thing up, my friend.
Oh, we should have taken a picture.
panel is,
We'll just have to clip it from
panel is
a vine.
going
We'll have to clip
slim.
the picture from a vine.
Yeah.
There's always next year, folks. Well, you already
I did.
Next year. For that.
I
Thank
did
you
get a few
for
pictures.
coming out to the panel, everybody. Thank you for being a very complying and peaceful
Can
and
we get
quiet
a round of
audience and very
applause?
respectful.
Yeah, can we, yeah, Techmon, amazing moderator,
please, for
who's
our
done an
lovely host.
amazing job.
There we go.
Thank you, guys.
We're getting this close.
Yeah, let's go.
Close-ups.
I'm ready for my close-up.
Oh man.
Controllers.
So that's that, huh? We done.
Yeah,
we
that's
done.
That's
What are you guys still doing here? Get out of here.
It's over. Go home.
The show's over.
Nothing.
Go home. Oh, I love that movie, man.
Do we want to stay for like pictures if anyone wants to take
Yeah,
pictures
absolutely. Meet and greet if anybody wants to.
You guys go
picture
ahead and stay for
anything,
pictures. I'm gonna go ahead and move
Techmon's
on.
like, I'm going to bed.
Okay, yeah, screw these questions, dude. I'm gonna sleep.
If I don't move my legs right now, I won't be moving them anymore at all. You don't
Stand up and stand and flexing like this.
Thank you
Need to
so
move
much
around.
again. For those, I
no
literally
worries, no
DM'd
worries.
Techmon like a week and a half ago. And was like, so you want to moderate a panel? He's like, what?
This is like the only community thing I've ever done. I'm happy to do it. Happy to do it. You guys take care.
Thank you so
You're
much.
natural.
Good to see you, dude.
Yeah, not good. If I don't see you up until the holidays, happy holidays, my dude.
You too, man. You smell really good.
You smell really good.
I mean, if we're gonna be like that, I mean, I'll
Off stream, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, wait.
Here's my card, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you mine too.
Nani? Nani? Nani?
So good.
All right. Yeah, what am I at for my stream? Okay, I think I have a half an hour left, and then I'm gonna wrap my stuff up here too. But yeah. Let's see if okay. I'll try not to fall into the
Yeah, it was
water.
really fun.
Yeah, there we go.
For Baby Johnny.
You have a question for Baby Johnny? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, you have a good one.
I know the question round is over, but is it alright if I ask like
Hey.
really quick?
Hey, man. Yeah, what's up, Jesse?
Alright.
Oh, sorry. I'm still in public. Oh, my bad.
That's for later.
Oh, Jesse had a question. Jesse had a question.
Oh, ooh.
I'm so, oh, alright. Oh, we're my size now. I was just gonna ask like. So I'm starting out with singing, and I've tried like you know when you like kind of like do a scale on like keyboard and you kind of try to sing along with that, and you're like, oh, I'm kind of like harmonizing right now, but like when you listen back to it, it's like really off key. How do you change that? Because when I hear it, I feel like, oh, you know, I'm harmonizing pretty well, and then you listen back to it, it's like, oh no,
You're
that's
doing
really
it.
off
You're
key,
doing it
actually.
already. A mixture of recording, like Spork said earlier about
Live monitoring.
live monitoring, recording, and just practice. Like really, when it comes to pitch, and honing in on getting your pitch right, it literally is just practice.
Yeah.
Anybody born?
hitting notes is a
Nobody
different
is
thing, though.
born with perfect pitch. That is a lie. Nobody is born with perfect pitch.
Yeah.
You practice it. You practice it until you have it. So.
Oh, that's fair. So should I just like keep doing the keyword thing again? Because I think it's like.
Yeah. There's also warm-up exercises you can do that do that for you, so you don't have to sit at the keyboard. You can just sing along with it and do
A lot of good vocal warm-up YouTube videos out there.
Yeah, there's tons of them out there, and just keep doing that. Yeah, really great way.
All right, well, thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
Nope.
Hold on, Llama.
I can't read it.
Had a question.
Oh, no, there it is.
Llama had a
Important question.
What's your question,
Baby
Llama?
Johnny.
Yeah.
Baby Johnny, my question to you is, where the hell is Big Johnny whenever you show up?
See you later, guys. See ya.
He's like
What
Santa
did you do
Claus.
to
He's
him?
working. He's working at the North Pole. He's busy.
Yeah, is that so?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
I knew he was Santa Claus.
Doing what?
I knew it.
Working on. Social media posts. Social media. No, don't vote me out. Don't do it. No, I've been good.
You got pancakes, dude.
I love pancakes. Where's the pancakes? Can I have some pancakes?
Where's the pancakes going? Noodles.
I heard
Where's the pancakes?
I heard sausage.
Why am I lagging? I'm gonna die.
Oh,
I've got 5 frames.
If someone's gonna die, bring Big Johnny back. Let him go. We like you.
That's so sad.
We like Baby Johnny. Keep Baby Johnny.
Pancake Tuesday.
Safety settings. You good?
I got my safety settings cranked.
Mine's fine, so it's just your side.
Yeah, no, I think my client is dying.
I am too.
Totally unrelated reason because I totally did not drink.
We're all dying.
Oh crap, I missed a raid. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna try reloading the world. Maybe that'll fix it.
Can you get
And I'm
back
gonna
in?
turn my
World host, so I'm gonna reload the world as well. 1 second. I don't want to be.
Okay, hopefully that gets me back in. I'm gonna unmute. Sorry, Fusty, we just finished the panel. Unmute my notification. Fusty, thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. There we go. Ooh. Let me get back into more optimized Johnny. There we go. There we are. And I have frames. Yes, there we go. There we go. Older Johnny is when toddler Johnny is on screen.
Oh, no subscriber! Yay!
Fire, thank you so much for all of the snipes, by the way. I've been noticing you sniping. Thank you. And Rybear, thank you for the biddies. Thank you, everybody, for the support. And Fusty, thank you for the raid! We just finished up our music performance in VR panel with some amazingly talented people. We had Adzy Slayer, Spork of Love, Cup of Noodles, and Naku joined me, and it was moderated by the amazing Techmon. So yeah, we just finished that up, and now we are just doing a general meet and greet with people who are still in the panel world. Johnny just does the timer every time he switches. Exactly. That's what yeah. Exactly. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's still here. There we go. And I'm not lagging anymore. I'm not lagging anymore. Yay! Hello, I'm back! Hello, Star! I was lagging, so I just reloaded the world, and now I'm not dying anymore.
That was like such a good game.
Was it? You guys enjoyed it? You guys enjoyed it? I'm glad.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was this whole thing, this whole weekend has been kind of an experiment. We weren't sure how anything was gonna go, so I'm glad that everything went really well.
VRCon?
This is the first VRCon. They organized it in like 3 months.
That is amazing.
And
wow,
yeah, and it's gone so well. It's been really good.
Yeah. Definitely sign me up for next year. I'm definitely coming back to this. This is amazing. This entire weekend has been so much fun.
Are you good now, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm good now.
I think it was your singing panel. I think it was your singing event. Yeah, my words are not working today.
It's okay, Star.
Yeah.
It's
I like got it, and then I couldn't get in. I'm like, dang it. No.
Oh no.
It was super fun.
Yeah, hopefully like next year, I was talking to the organizers, and like we're really hoping that VR Chat will implement some sort of event ticketing system for next year. So like, then you know if you're going to get in or not, and hopefully they'll optimize the game more so that we can get even more people into a lobby as well, and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, hopefully for the future, like I think VRCon 2021 is going to happen at this point. This has been a like massive success. So what?
Hey, are you getting invited from Adzi? Because me and Cup are, and you are too.
Oh no, I haven't. I guess Adzi doesn't love me anymore.
I know that Wolfie's just wanted quick pictures with the three of us before.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Sorry, I'll just quickly do that, and I want to make sure before everybody leaves. Should we do it on the stage? Would that be easiest?
Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Magic.
I made it.
I gotta untangle myself here now. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do some selfies if people want some selfies, and
get the photo shoot for the gram.
Yeah.
Oh, new subscriber! Yay!
Fire, thank you. Thank you so much, Fire.
Picture with the three of us. Damn it! Why is my name Nudies now?
All right.
All right, man.
Let me position this right.
Yeah, sorry, I'm short. I always make my character short to match how I am in IRL.
If I can click the button, sorry, bear with me.
I'm Baron.
Wait, almost have it. There we go.
There we go.
Hey!
There we go.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yo, honestly, I didn't like. If it wasn't for y'all, I didn't even know this. Whoop! I didn't know this even existed until literally blew my mind last night.
Yeah. Next year, 2021, we'll advertise a lot better than this year for sure.
Yeah. I didn't know this was a thing until then. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Definitely gonna be hanging out with you more. Yeah, for sure. It was nice meeting you too.
Oh, I'm on red. Yeah. It was great to meet you too.
Yeah, big fan.
Cypher, did you want a picture too?
I'm losing all tracking.
Does anyone else want to take this?
Yeah, it's me. It's me and my camera.
Stalking.
I got my.
You got your camera out ready to go? Oh, Jerry's getting. Oh, okay, yeah. Just like fighting and just like we'll have an all-out brawl for turn order. Yeah, no, just hop in here and.
We'll go to the VR boxing ring.
All right, Jerry's closest. Get in here.
Are you ready? Yeah, let me set mine.
Oh, hold on, let me just move my camera. Wait, there we go. That works. I'll just do that. There we go.
Okay, so that's how the world works.
Remember, it's all for show.
Man, these guys, I can't stand him.
can't stand Maku, or was it Kaku, Laku? I can't remember.
I like Kaku. Keep that name.
Oh my god.
I'll be nudies, you'll be Kaku, alright?
And one weird one. There you go.
Oh, weird one?
Okay.
Here we go. Weird one?
Okay,
No, I meant
let me do
turning
mine.
the camera sideways.
Alright, I'm ready. Get in here, stocking. I'm ready. What the hell are you doing, Naku?
Rear picture.
What the heck? Okay, that is strange.
I thought that was for later.
I have so many questions.
Naku, just 3 more sets, you're good.
Okay.
Oh man. Alright. No.
You guys ready?
We are ready.
We are.
Two.
We are. Oh my god. Nostalgia.
Hey.
There we go.
Hell yeah, dude.
Cha-ching.
I feel so short.
Alright, so that'd be $50. That's really cool.
Yeah, $50. Photo ops are 20 a person. If you want all 3 of us, that's 60 actually.
Go ahead and send it to our Muse funding account, please.
Buy a VIP pass in order to get.
Did everybody get a picture that wanted one?
That wanted it,
Evie,
yeah.
did you want a picture? Get in here. Get in here.
Good picture.
Get over here.
Let Evie take those first.
There we go.
Noodles, I'm already way into debt because of you. I have to own $5,000 for the freaking
There we
piano,
go.
the organ.
That's right, I forgot.
Oh, sorry. I have a picture?
I think you.
Three.
Yeah, hold on.
1, 2, 3.
Photo bomb.
What's up, Honeybee?
Evie.
Our little group is trying to get pictures.
Evie had the camera.
I'll friend you. You can add me on Discord, and I'll send you the picture later.
Hey.
Evie had a camera.
Oh, fair
What was she
enough.
saying? I think
I didn't hear what she was saying.
I was just making cameras.
That's
what's
understandable.
going on?
Here.
I can't hit the
Honeybee, did you want a picture? Or you... No?
Oh, no subscriber! Yay!
I didn't hear what you said.
Fire, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Fire's probably just trying to get me to Ababa. Thank you.
Thing to get to the world camera.
Scout and Neku.
Yeah.
Hey, we got 2 Jessies.
Let's go.
Are we getting kicked off the stage?
Oh no, they wanted all 3 of us.
Oh, they wanted all 3 of us. Okay.
Bunch of them.
Okay, yeah, get on up here. Get on up here.
Alright, yeah, it's just.
With our like friends too. Where over here?
Right here.
Wherever you want to be.
Where do I scoot in?
Find a spot.
Probably be at the front.
Yeah, because he's really tall, so he's gonna sneak back there. Am I too
I'll
close?
be there. I'll just be on the side. It's all good.
Hair is so
Eugene, squeeze in back. Sorry, is it in your face? Sorry.
No, it's beautiful. You're good.
A lot of hair. It's realistic because I have 3 feet of it IRL.
There we go.
I gotta pet my
Here we go.
Okay, I'm.
Oh, did Neko? Did you get in on this? Did you get in on this? Sorry, I'll actually look at the camera. I'll look at the camera this time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, you actually have those? Can I purchase them?
Do you can?
It's a poggers Christmas.
So, honey, do you actually like pour honey on top of cheese and try it, or?
On cheese?
What?
What?
Yeah.
Did this guy have the team?
Oh no.
All this food talk. We can't have a music panel next year at VRCon. We've got to have a food panel. The Muse food panel.
We all bring our favorite foods and we eat it and talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get some pictures?
I'm so fun. I'm so hungry.
Did you get some stuff?
Same though.
Last chance. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Photos.
Whoever wants pictures, come up and we're done.
Yeah, I'm bagging. I'm stuck inside of Johnny.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you checked that my picture came out good.
We're taking pictures.
Did you
Star, did you want a photo?
Or
Yes.
yeah, it just does. Yeah, just
Okay.
and then we'll do a big group photo
Yeah.
afterwards.
All right, get in here, Star.
Big group photo, volume's left.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
There we go.
Begin. Hold on a second.
There we go.
Pictures in the VRCon screenshot and server.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Good job
here we go.
there.
I won't say VRCon. Oh my god.
VRCon. Yeah.
I got it.
There we go. All right, yeah, let's do a big group photo if you guys want. And...
Big group photo. Everyone in the picture.
I'm here.
Scott, Neko,
I'm short. I'm gonna stay in the front.
I'm very short.
Small beans in the front, big boys in the back.
Small beans in the front. Beans.
I'll get even bigger. Yeah, get on top of me. Beans.
That'll be my food I'll bring next year is beans. And just be like, how did you prepare them, Johnny? I opened the can.
Everything's a bit. I'm gonna recenter my camera.
Right here? There we go. Yeah, you're good.
Alright guys, you ready to say PogChamp?
PogChamp. You're my little PogChamp.
Fine, I guess you are my little PogChamp.
Did we get it?
Oh, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Alright. 3, 2, 1. I'm a giraffe!
PogChamp!
Something.
Alright, got him.
We're done. We're good.
Thank you all for coming to the panel. Thank you so much.
Yeah. For sure.
Everyone, this has been so good. So fun.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you so much for coming.
That was my first like actual event in VR.
Oh, Evie wants a hug?
Please send it to me.
You want a hug?
I want.
Yee! Hold on. Let me unblock your avatar. Let me unblock your avatar really quickly. Show avatar. There we go. Now I can see it loading. Oh my God, you're adorable! I love Eevees. I love Eevees. Yes, give me a hug. Yes. So adorable. It is so cute. It's so cute. All right. Find out what ads he wanted, and I think we'll wrap up stream. If I can find Adsy, there we go. Oh, he's in a friends only room in the rain. Okay, I'm gonna join off Adsy then. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. It was lovely to meet you guys. Yeah.
It was nice meeting you.
We'll see you guys later. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Apparently one of my friends know you, so...
Oh, who's your friend?
I was just checking, like, okay.
I don't...
337.
He said it yesterday, but I had so many friends with me for yesterday, I can't remember all their names.
So good. So good. Now you met me as well. So good. So good. Yeah. All right, we'll see you. Yeah, you can shoot me a friend request, but my social menu is just completely broken. I just usually tell people don't even try because it just does not work half the time. So, but I'm talking to the devs right now. They're trying to figure out what's going on. It has something to do with like massive friend requests being sent, but like that's it's buggy at the very least.
I like to talk and hang with friends, and you know, if someone says they're a friend of this person, I like to actually befriend them too, get to know them, and hang out and just chill and have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, give it a shot. I'm gonna head out now though, because I gotta wrap up my stream. But I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for coming to the panel. Thank you so much, and thank you for supporting VRCon.
Take it easy.
Nice to meet you, by the way.
All right, let's go join Adsy, and we're gonna start wrapping this up. And yeah, guys, thank you for shouting out. Slots, I think it's been who's been doing it. Slots, thank you for shouting out all of the panel members and everything. That was awesome. Loading, 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 loading. Come on, VR chat, you can do it. I believe in you. There we go. There we go.
Chilling here for a bit.
We're just chilling. I'm wrapping up my stream, so I will wrap it up. And is anybody playing some tunes or anything? Or
No, Johnny.
we just chilling? We're just chilling.
As he chased me out of the Void Club and made a world.
Ah, I see how it is. I see how it is. Mm-hmm. All right, well, I'll go stand in the rain and I'll wrap up my stream. That way I don't bug you guys.
Roshan said he's gonna sing a song.
Oh, Roshan's gonna sing some. Hell yeah!
That's fine too. I'm just chilling, dude. So.
No, please let me mop up the free content. Please, please give me free content.
How you want me, Johnny. Okay. All right, there we go.
Let me just scooch closer here so everybody can hear.
Oh, no subscriber, yay! Babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change if I hit it my way. You would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow, no matter how far. If life is the movie, then you're the best part. Whoa, you're the best part. Whoa, best part. It's the sunrise in those brown eyes, yeah. You're the one that I desire. And when we wake up and then we make love, it makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Whoa, you're the best part. Whoa, best part. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? Ooh.
Hello, Roshan, everybody! Hell yes! Where can people find you? Where can people find you? Because I'm sure people in chat want to find you now.
Oh god, I don't really post, so it's I mean, youtube.com/HelloRoshan. I'll hopefully post something soon, one day, eventually, hopefully.
Let me just get the name tag on the stream so everybody can see how it's spelt. Also, you have no shirt on in your name tag picture. So there you go,
Oh
ladies.
yeah, that's water wings, Roshan. I can't swim. I need water wings.
Oh my god.
Aw.
No.
Well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go stand out in the rain and say goodbye to my chat and end things.
Okay.
Oh, no subscriber! Yay!
Aw, Fire, thank you. Thank you.
What's up?
I'm gonna go make a cup of noodles. I'm gonna be right back.
Thank you so much. All right, where am I here in my room?
I deserve extra head pass for putting up with that bear.
I just got ready. Yes.
Extra head pass.
Yes, Kitty. I'm sorry. I'm ending. I gotta finish up. Star, thank you. Thank you, Star, for the. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm cueing the ending music. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. But thank you everybody who came to the panel. Thank you everybody who tuned in. Huge thank you to Techmon for moderating for us today. Huge thank you to all of the Muse members that came to the panel to help out. Adzi, Spork, Cup of Noodles, Naku, all you are amazing. I love you. Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you everybody for supporting VRCon this weekend. I really hope they come back with 2021.
Can I just quickly say how insane you look?
How insane I look?
Yeah. Like,
I probably
to
do.
everyone in Vegas, you literally stood out here just doing this to nothing.
Well, I'm muted. I'm muted. I'm muted.
Imagine if you saw someone
Fine, I
doing
won't
that in
mute.
real life,
I
how
won't mute.
confused you'd be.
But thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for supporting VRCon. And I will catch you guys on Wednesday for more streams. You want to see the sky behind me before we go? This is Room of the Rain. It's got a really pretty skybox. Look at it. It's pretty. It's pretty. Yeah. All right, let's go find somebody to go raid. Let me get my headset off here so I can see my screen. Scarlett, thank you. Adzi, you owe
Love
Scarlett
you, Johnny,
a
and tell
hug.
Adzi where's my hug.
Apparently, they're Adzi, you owe Scarlett a hug.
Do I?
Yeah.
What for?
I don't know. I don't know. Scarlett just says, "Where's my hug?"
Actually, oh no, to be fair, every single time that I go up to Scarlett, I always go, "Where's my hug?
Where's my
I always get a hug. Hey Johnny, where's
Yeah.
my hug?
After stream, I'm trying to find somebody to raid. I think we're gonna raid Autumn because I raided Autumn yesterday, right at the end of stream. So hopefully I can raid Autumn right at the end of her stream and get her back. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna send it over to Autumn. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a great week. I will catch you on Wednesday. Go check out the YouTube video if you haven't already. It is out. And it's a baby Johnny Omegle video. I know you guys like that. I know you guys like that. But until then, we'll see you later. Have a great night and a great week. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.